Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Dawncasters. The creatures of night have fallen asleep and the heroes of dawn are preparing to rise. It is your turn, Dawncaster, to stop the Dawnbringer and to bring about the light once again. Welcome, Dawncaster. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dawncaster Sunday. Yes, we are playing Weekly Trial. We are playing the Seeker, and the Seeker is using a short bow with some interesting cards. I couldn't resist showing you the Seeker play because I haven't done very much Seeker on the channel. And I also couldn't resist letting you see some unique things that are going on in my deck. So we're going to get into it today, and I am definitely so happy to be here on Sundays. The weekly trials happen periodically in Dawncaster, along with the daily rewards for your fate shards, so it behooves you to log in every day. And it also behooves you to play the weekly trials. They are a great source of fate shards and can help you unlock some of the more cool and unique abilities of each class. Right now, we are attempting to get a higher score on our weekly trial. It is quite difficult because the mashups they do with the classes are very, very interesting. So, in other words, difficult. But they are so surprisingly fun when they work. And again, part of the fun of playing Dawncasters with these weekly trials is to figure out what they were trying to do with the mashup. And it's also partly fan fiction and fantasy because you get to see classes do something that they were never designed to do, and they're never going to get those weapons in your regular playthrough for the most part. If they do, it's going to be really hard to pull them off. So yes, the weekly trials are a great way for you to experiment with classes, to experiment with your class using weapons that other classes use exclusively. And of course, there's always some really cool secret stuff thrown in there that you will discover along your journey. And the system of Dawncaster has an interesting way of passing on to you great cards when you're using unique cards. So it again, the third time I've used the word behooves you. It behooves you to play with different cards, to experiment with different card drops that come from the system, because it likes to reward you with strange cards when you use less used cards. So get out of the habit of doing the same thing that helps you win. If you've already beaten a game, then there really isn't a point of beating it over and over again unless you're just farming fate shards. What's really good is to experiment with all classes, unlock all the class abilities, and also play with different cards so you can see what strange archetypes you can build in each class. So that's really cool. What I'd like to see them do, and I'll be talking about this on my new IMO Wednesday series, is that I'd like to see them add races, and I'd like to see them add more items to the game. I'd also like to see them do more cool things like have stores and purchasable pay-to-fun items. That would be really good, so that we can do stuff a little, it doesn't have to be ground-shattering, earth-shattering kind of thing, but it could be a cool little item, like maybe we can buy like a ring, and the ring gives us, every 2 turns, the ring gives us 1 intelligence. Or maybe we have a necklace piece that we can purchase, and the necklace piece recovers 1 hit points, maybe every, second or third turn. So those kind of things like that, and then allow us to upgrade it with our fate shards. That'd be great. And I know you're saying, well, that could be, people could pay to win. I don't think you're paying to win. They're paying to fun. And actually, it's not earth-shattering. By the way, I can gain much more life than that on my own. It's about having stuff. It's about having property and fellowship with the game. Those are the reasons why buying stuff is fun in games, especially if you get to keep it between your accounts. So I'd love to have an inventory of items in the next expansion that I can buy and keep between my classes. And also upgrade those weapons by my participation and logging in each day, by the weekly trials, and by other fun events that come up in the game. So again, this is a small example of things I'll be talking about in my opinion series coming up. I'll be taking one game that is played on my channel and talking about all the possible ways the game could be greatly improved. And of course, I'll be passing on that documentation onto the developer in the most respectful, kind, caring, loving way possible. Always, it's just my opinion, you know? So, getting started here today, just came from dinner with Marissa. We had a wonderful spaghetti dinner, and we had a nice little chocolate cake for dessert. So I feel very stuffed. So I thought we'd get into it today here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to let you hear what I have in my deck.
Player
and
status,
I'm going to give you an idea of what these cards are kind of doing, and then we'll play a little bit.
Flourishing bow, trick shot, block, new character info, end turn, player energy, in, show deck, current cards in deck, 6.
Okay, let me restart, let me finish this hand, and I'll let you see my deck after this fight, because then it'll be a little easier for you to see my deck when my torch is not eating up my cards. Now, there's something to keep in mind when you're playing this weekly trial. You have a torch that consumes a card once per turn. It buries a card, but the card is removed from the game. So unfortunately, it's like playing Torch. You know, Torch with the Arcanist, a very powerful build that gives your opponent some burn for every time you bury a card. In this particular situation, you can burn cards, but it doesn't do anything for you, unless you found some cards that benefit from you burying cards. So this weekly trial is really good if you know what cards work well with burying cards. So that's what you're looking for. So the weekly trials are all about taking advantage of less used kind of play and gameplay tactics and archetypes. So it definitely rewards you for having
ingenuity. You gain 3 armor stacks. Character, end turn. Player energy. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards.
No
enemy
energy.
takes 1 damage. You take 1
turn.
damage. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. End turn.
Also, a big shout out to MyNoise for some of the cool little interesting sounds I've woven together. Quite a little soundscape.
Short
so
players,
enjoy.
enemy status, enrage. Start
All right,
turn. Press for detailed. Enemy name healthy
let's
touch
see what
score.
we got
Enemy
here.
health 1.
And yes, we are on Weeping Willows. He's only got 1 health, so I'm just going to kill him real quick.
Enemy
yeah,
status,
we're
player
playing
status,
Weeping
Sleeping
Willows
poison.
was the
Short
first
Phantom
thing.
body.
I've already
Dex
kind of
1.
gotten
Short
to it a bit.
Phantom
So.
body. Enemy takes 4 damage. Next. Player gold
We're
63.
about to take
enemy
on
status.
the 2 mini
Enrage.
bosses,
Player health
so
70.
I'm just trying to
Player
get
health
as much
70.
experience
Show
as
deck.
possible
Current cards
for
in
that.
deck. 19.
Okay, we have 19 cards in our deck, and I do plan on going
Player
up a
health,
little bit
deck.
past 20.
Current card,
Let me
Phantom
hear it.
body.
Let me
Dex
tell you
1.
what each
Conjure a
card
copy of every round you
is
played this round
and
utility.
kind of how I'm
Rare.
using it. So Phantom Volley is a rare card. Basically, if you play a bunch of arrows, it copies all of them, depending on your hand size. Best way to play this card is if you have
Arcanist
a
locket.
lot of energy.
Neutral 1. Gain INT
Again,
and focus.
it's really hard
While
to
this
pull
is
it
in your
off,
deck,
but
rewards
once you
include
do,
cards that
you
cost
get a
INT.
lot of damage.
Utility. Uncommon. Focus. At the start of the turn, draw an additional card if you have 5 or more focus. Sleeping poison. Dex 1.
This isn't a
Inflict
big
1
deal.
jinx the
This
next
is
2
a
times your foe
typical
plays a
card
card that did
you
not
get
start in their deck.
anytime you're playing
Charges.
Dawncaster.
1/2 utility. Uncommon. Jinxed. The next action played has no effect and reduces jinxed by 1. Jinxed cannot be increased by Bane. Fades at the end of the turn.
Jinx is a really cool effect. I really love playing it with the Arcanist. And basically, it nullifies your opponent's action, whatever it may be. It's very good against bosses, and they don't seem to have a defense against it unless they're immune to it. So it doesn't hurt them, but it just stops them from doing whatever they're doing, which is a good chance for you to build up your defenses. This is a game of tug of war. Basically, you're looking to overwhelm your opponent with momentum as they are looking to overwhelm you with snares, traps, poisons, and effects. And sometimes just overt bombastic damage. So what you have to do is either kill them really quick with bombastic damage, or you have to overwhelm them with the tide of snares, traps, poisons, and other effects. So I am typically a strategic player, so I like to defeat my opponent by strategy. I do sometimes like to play just raw damage like with the Hunter and Warrior, but for the most part, I am all about strategy, which is why I like playing the Seeker, the Rogue, and other classes like the
Take 1 less damage
Arcanist.
per stack of armor. Armor fades at the start of the turn.
You know what block does? Simple. Just block 3 damage. Block is a great card to have, especially if your deck is burning 1 card every turn. Let it burn the block. It's not really a big deal. Also, block is got some new cool stuff. Pro tip number 1, one of the coolest things about block is if you upgrade the block with Teresa, the Alchemist, it sometimes turns block into Gauntlet. It turns it into something gauntlets, which is really good because it gives you 3 stacks of buff. And it also can turn it into some other unique equipment. So don't scoff at block. It can be upgraded to quite a useful utility. So experiment with Teresa. For 35 gold, she can upgrade block into something truly useful. I've actually been doing that quite a bit, and it's been great. She'll also sometimes turn block into Potion Satchel. Potion Satchel is pretty darn good. Gives you a free potion, and if you have the correct buffs built into your deck, those potions will become persistent and stick around turn by turn, which allows you to basically pop a potion anytime you want when you need it. Instead of wasting it, you can pop it when you need the potion, making your experience much more efficient. So don't just remove blocks all the time. Sometimes save them for transformation. Especially if the particular NPC or shrine says it wants to upgrade the card.
Conjure arrow.
That's
Conjure
a good
utility.
sign that it's
Common.
time to upgrade your blocks. Conjure arrow, it's terrible. It doesn't really do much. Again, you spend one of your very valuable energies just to conjure an arrow that may not be that valuable. And if you're not running a charm build, getting a charm arrow doesn't really help you much. Though the beauty of charm is, pro tip number 3, is that if you stack enough charm on an enemy, it doesn't matter what their hit points are, no matter how many defenses they have, they die. So charm is really cool. If you can get enough charm on an enemy, they surrender, you win.
Inflict 5 charm.
So it's a
Finale.
really great win
utility.
condition.
Common. Evasion. When dealt melee damage, reduce the first damage taken to 0, then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn. Charmed. Lose the battle if your health is less than your charmed. When dealt, non-piercing damage. Remove an equal amount of charmed. Finale. Triggers when played with 2 or fewer cards remaining in hand. Perform. Increase your current performance by X, or start a new performance. Conjure. Flourishing bow. Conjure arrow. Conjure a random arrow utility. Common.
So, Flourishing Bow is really cool because if you already have it activated for several turns, you can continue to add to it, and it gets stronger. And it also has an immediate effect, which is to charm your opponent. So if you can build up, as I said before, substantial amounts of charm on your opponent, they die. So it's a great, really cool win condition other than dumping your opponent down to 0 hit points and or giving them 5 extremely powerful bleeds of some kind. I forgot what that bleed is called.
Dex 1. Profess.
But
Dex
yeah,
1.
it's
Conjure
really
free
it's
pathetic bolts into
another
your deck. Then
alternative
foretell 3
win
utility.
condition.
Common. Foretell. Look at the top X cards of your deck. Put 1 on top, and the others at the bottom of your deck. Prophetic Bolt. Deal. Damage 3+. Temp value. 3 right brackets. Damage. Inflict doom equal to the damage dealt. When foretold, add 5 damage.
Prophetic Bolt is surprisingly powerful, and it's an unseen workhorse for you. Doom does this damage that poison does, except it doesn't do it when your opponent takes actions, it does it at the end of their turn. So if you can stack up a ton of Doom on your opponent, it's another good stacking debuff that does a lot of damage. Stack up the Doom, you could stack up the Stagger, stack up the Poison, and stack up the Bleed. They all work really well. They're really effective. And Doom is becoming something that I'm using a lot more. These little darts that you put into your deck are very much like the bugs that the queen spider, like the mother spider does. She puts little bugs in your deck, basically like infesting your clothes with bugs, and then the bugs pop out and do a stomach buster on you, and then they hurt you. Well, basically this is the same thing, except you go look for these darts by using a game mechanic called Foretell. So with Foretell, you take a card, put that in the top, put the rest of those cards in the bottom of your deck. Now, it's not that bad, but of course, if you have a lot of good cards coming up, Foretell can be kind of nasty because it's going to take so many cards and dump them on the bottom of your deck. So if you have a really good setup coming, Foretell could mess it up. But also, if you have a very bad setup coming with redundant cards, Foretell could really help you, because you could put a card on the top of your deck and make room for better cards on the way. Again, Prophetic Dart is very powerful. It can get critty early on. So if you play the right deck, and I'm really trying to play the right deck of it, it can be useful. Again, I've only run into Prophetic Dart maybe twice since I've been playing the game. I'm hoping to play with it on this playthrough,
deal 3 damage.
and I'm hoping to get better at using it.
Common.
Shortbow is the basic weapon of the Seeker deck for the weekly trial. This weekly trial. So remember, I am far in the future, so you may not be experiencing this weekly trial right now. You might experience it in the future, and in that case, come back, watch my video, and refer to my video. So in this particular instance, Shortbow is really cool. When it is on a flanking situation or flanking position, it will shoot a specialized arrow. Poison, it will poison your enemy with a certain number of stacks. Fire, it will give your opponent some burn. Electricity, or like will give your opponent, will give you some stacking buffs, which allow you to make your lightning damage more. Then there is a blunt force arrow, which will give your opponent something called dazed, which will make them be stunned after a certain period of time. Steel, I do believe steel arrows pop out. It's just basic non-elemental, non-status ailment type damage. And I do believe the other one is charm. So you'll get charm, and charm can be really good if you're building a charm deck. So these Shortbow creates, like I said, a random arrow. Now, if you have a deck that's copying those arrows, you'll get a copy of that arrow to use again. Now the Shortbow shoots this arrow, and it will only do it if it says bonus. Now, if you are visually diverse and you're not using accessibility, I have no idea how you know when your bow is going to shoot a special arrow. I'm sure you know, because it flashes or it's glowing, something to that effect. Shortbow is great. It works well with the card in your deck that copies all your arrows. Remember that card in your deck that copies every arrow?
Conjure a copy of every arrow you play this round. Utility. Rare.
Phantom Volley copies even your Shortbow arrows. So whenever your Shortbow shot a specialized arrow from its flanking position, it makes a copy of it. Now, it's really hard to pull it off, but again, it's all about how much energy you have. So when you're playing this particular kind of deck style, you're looking for as much dex or energy as you can get. I do believe Shortbow uses neutral energy, so it can take Holy, it can take Intelligence, Strength,
Arcanist,
and Dexterity. So it can take anything you want to give it. Anything you want to feed it, it can take it.
Shortbow. Skill shift. Foretell 3. Your next ranged attack critical hits. Gain barrier for each damage it dealt. Utility. Common. Critical hit. Critical hits deal double damage.
Skill Shot is way too powerful to be a common card, and I'm running 2 of them because it's that good. Basically, Skill Shot is played, you identify an arrow, that arrow will crit, but also when that arrow crits, Skill Shot will give you barrier equal to how much damage the arrow crits for. So if that arrow crits for 100, you get 100 barrier stacks. Sick, huh? Yes, it's that powerful. And yes, if you use two skill shots and you pop off both arrows, yeah, you can have a barrier that's even more
Dex 1. Delve an arrow.
humongous.
Finale. Conjure a copy. Utility. Common. Dealt. Select one of 3 randomly selected cards. Finale. Triggers when played with
Searches
close
are,
step.
you know what searches are. They give you
Finale.
a
Conjure a
search
copy
of a
utility.
certain color.
Common. Dealt. Select one of 3 randomly selected cards. Finale.
Trick shot
Triggers when played
is
with
really
2 or fewer
cool.
cards remaining in hand.
Two things here. So trick shot makes an arrow. So the arrow is, I do believe, random. Oh no, excuse me. You choose from one of 3 different arrows. So choose the arrow that best fits the situation you're in. Now, what does finale mean? So finale means trick shot must be either the last or the second to the last card in your hand in order for its copy effect to go off. So that's the thing about Dawncaster. There are conditions for making cards do certain things, and they're not usually easy to pull off, but once you do, you get a very, very nice reward. So I'm only running 1 because it's a really hard kind of card to pull off, but there's nothing wrong with running 2 if you want to, because basically this deck is all about arrows, but you also have to run other cards to keep your opponents under control. You gotta have defense, you gotta have things like evasion and armor if you like to run armor. I prefer evasion because it's just better for me.
Show deck. Current
All right,
cards in
so
deck.
that's
19.
the deck.
Enemy
Let's
status.
get started.
Settings. Enemy status. Enemy status. Enemy status. Enemy status. Enemy status. Player gold 63. Enemy status. Settings. Enemy stat. Player health 70. Show deck. Current cards in deck. Next.
Fight.
Character info. Next. You gain 4 gold. Skip rewards. Enemy status. Min strike. Dex int 1.
Oh, let's get
Discard a
our
card.
rewards
Then, make
for
2
that
basic
last
attacks.
battle.
Gain 1 focus. Magic action. Common. Focus. At the start of the turn, draw an additional card if you have 5 or more focus.
So this card is great if you have a card that, if it's discarded, gives you a lot of bonuses. There are several cards that want to be discarded, and this card facilitates that. This is a great card if you're setting up that kind of combo.
Magic lightning action. Common. Attune. If you are not attuned already, attune to a random element. Attunements empower actions that share their type. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Reduce the cost
If
of
you're
all cards in
running
your
a
hand by
thunder
1.
deck,
Magic
this
action.
is a card for
Rare.
you. Maybe one of these. Ooh, this is extremely powerful. I didn't expect to get this one, so that's going to get a cha-ching on that one. I did not expect to get Prestidigitation. That is a great card. That's going to lower all the cards in my hand by a lot. This is great. This is a great card to copy.
Admin strike to add Thunder to deck.
Obviously,
Add
this is an
Prestidigitation to
awesome
deck.
card. I don't even think you need to upgrade.
Exploration. Settings. Dead end and obstacle blocks your path. Settings.
That was a great
Settings.
card. That could make a huge difference.
Campsite A brief respite. Dead end and obstacle blocks your path. Campsite A brief respite. Dead end and obstacle blocks your path. Campsite A brief respite from the perils of adventure.
We need to kill
Boss weeping mother brood slayer.
mother.
Settings. Settings. Boss weeping. Campsite. Dead end and obstacle blocks your path.
The Brood Slayer mother. All right, let's go ahead and kill her. I think we can beat her. We could campsite if we wanted to.
Character info. Use weapon power. Manage weapon. Use your weapon power to conjure 1 arrow per level.
I think her health
at the
is
start of next
maxed.
combat.
Okay. Our special power is to get up to 4 free arrows. Again, on the weekly trial, it's not that useful because the enemy has a bunch of defense to start off the fight. So your arrows are going to do absolutely nothing. So I don't even waste it on her unless she's lightly armored. So yeah, you might get 1 or 2 arrows that are going to give her some debuffs. So that's the only reason why to play it. So with the armor the enemies are given at the beginning of the fight, just
Character
block
use weapon
and
power. Manage weapon. Use your weapon power to conjure 1 arrow per level. Up to 4 at the start of next combat. Character info. Player gold. Dead end. Campsite. Boss weeping mother brood slayer. You gain bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 52 armor stacks. Enemy gains webbing enchantment. Play your turn. Skylar's arrow. Deal 2 damage. Inflict 3 charm. Piercing. Range conjuration. Uncommon. Blunt arrow.
So with 52 armor
Surge of dexterity.
stacks, I'm not going to
Gain
break
dex and
through.
conjure. A basic attack. Blunt arrow.
So I just
deal
going
2
to
damage.
use stuff
Surge of
on her.
dexterity. Gain dex and conjure. Block. Neutral
I'm
1.
just going to do
Surge of
things that
intellect.
hurts.
Gain,
That
you
gives
gain
her
1 focus stack.
debuffs.
Block. You gain 3 armor stack. Blunt arrow. Deal. Enemy has blocked this attack. Short bow. Neutral 1. Skylar's arrow. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gain 3 charm stacks. Character info. Short bow. Bonus. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral. Block. Enemy has blocked this attack. Enemy gain 2 burning stacks. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral. Character. Enemy has blocked this attack. Enemy gain 2 frozen stacks. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Player status. Bonfire. Block. You gain 3 armor stacks. Player status. Focus. Player stat. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Ruthless. You block the damage. Infestation. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. You gain 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gain 5 charm stacks. Sleeping short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Sleeping poison. Dex short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Deal 3 damage. Character info. Short bow. Bonus. Sleeping poison. I don't have enough energy. Short bow. Neutral 1. Short bow. Bonus. Player status. Short bow. Character in. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks. End turn. Player energy. End turn.
So I'm just giving
Enemy
her
turn.
a lot of debuffs. She's going to give me a lot too.
Ruthless. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Infestation. Enemy takes 1 damage. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character in. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of every prestidigitation. Int 1. Reduce the skill shift. Foretell 3. Your next ranged attack crit. Phantom skill shift. Select card. Spider Broodling. Deals 1 damage and 1 poison when drawn. Spider Broodling. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Spider Broodling. Spider Broodling. Deals 1 damage and 1 poison when drawn. Monster conjuration. Monster. Spider. Prestidigitation. Int 1. You gain skill shift enchantment. Conjure arrow. Conjure a random arrow. Act. Player status. Dazed. Conjure arrow. Arcanist locket. Gain INT. You gain 1 focus stacks. Player status. Dazed. Conjure arrow. You gained 1 stun stacks. Player status. Arcane arrow. Phantom volley. Character in. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Feasting. Enemy takes 1 damage. Enemy heals 5. Toxic bite. You take 2 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. You take 2 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. Toxic bite. You take 2 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. You take 2 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. You take 1. You gained 1 poison stacks. Player energy. End turn. Character. Surge of intellect. Gain iron. Short bow. Neutral 1. Deal start. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. You take 1 damage. You gain sleeping poison enchantment. Short bow. Bonus. Player status. Short bow. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 6 damage. You gain 6 barrier stacks. Surge of intellect. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 focus. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Infestation. Toxic bite. You block the damage. You block the damage. Feasting. Enemy heal 6. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character in. Block. Neutral 1. Short bow. Neutral 1. Surge of dexterity. Short bow. Surge of dexterity. You take 1 damage. Short bow. Profess. Dex int 1. You take 1 damage. Select card. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. Deal 8 damage. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Short bow. Short bow. Player status. Player status. Player stat. Short bow. Short bow. Short bow. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. You take 1 damage. You gain 3 armor stack. Character in. Short bow. Bonus. You gain 1 stun stacks. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gained 1 chain stacks. Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Ruthless. You block the damage. Feasting. Enemy heal 6. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 poison stacks. Character info. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. Gain 1. You take 1 damage. You gain 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gain 5 charm stacks. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 8 damage. Enemy gained 8 doom stacks. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a you take 1 damage. Character info. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. You gain 1 stun stacks. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 doom stacks. Player status. Block. Disabled. Neutral 1. Player
See, those
status.
prophetic
Stun.
bolts
Stacks
are
1
really
wise.
great
Block.
with those
Character.
doom
Enter.
stacks.
Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Ruthless. You block the damage. Infestation.
She stunned me.
Enemy takes 2 damage. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character in. Profess. Dex int 1. Short. Select card. Short bow. Neutral 1. Short bow. Short bow. Short bow. Short bow. Short bow. Short bow. Neutral 1. Deal 3 damage. Flanking. Shoot a random arrow instead. Skill shift. Foretell 3. Select card. Short bow. Neutral 1. Prophetic bolt. Prophetic bolt. You gain skill shift enchantment. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. Character info. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. You gain 1 stun stacks. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 charm stacks. You gain 4 barrier stacks. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Ruthless. You block the damage. Infestation. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character in. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 doom stacks. Conjure arrow. Conjure a Arcanist locket. Neutral 1. Surge of dexterity. Player status. Dazed. Surge of dexterity. Character info. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Conjure arrow. Conjure. Arcanist locket. Neutral. Short. You gained 1 focus stacks. Player status. Dazed. Short bow. Bonus. Conjure arrow. Short bow. You gained 1 stun stacks. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gain 3 charm stacks. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Toxic Bite. You take 2 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. You take 2 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. Toxic Bite. You take 2 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. You take 2 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. Infestation. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. You take 1. You gained 1 You take 1 damage. You gained 1 poison stacks. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Short bow. Neutral. Prophetic bolt. Dexant 1. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 8 damage. Enemy gained 8 doom stacks. Next. Player gold 67.
See, those prophetic bolts are so good. And I do believe your ability to copy those is made by that card in your deck.
Enemy status.
You know, the
Webbing.
card we
Inflict
talked
player
about, the
gold.
one that
Character
copies
info. Next.
all your ranged
You heal
actions.
75
I think
health.
it does
You gain 50
copy
gold.
it.
You gain 9 gold. Skip rewards.
And yes, we have the talent that gives us
Character
50
info.
gold and heals us to maximum.
Player gold 1. Enemy
One of
status.
my favorite
Player
talents
gold.
to
Character
choose.
info. Skip rewards. Enemy
I think it's
specific
called
wild.
Headhunter.
Dex 1. Upgrade all snares by 1. Then move a card from your foe's deck to the top. Action. Common. Snare. 1 use. Take left brace 1 plus. Temp that. Shakedown. Dex 1. Gain 1 gold for every corruption in your deck. 0. Add a greed to your deck. Sinister. Singe. Inflict 2 burning. Bury a card. Magic fire action. Common. Burning. At the end of the turn. Take 1 damage per stack of burning. Bury. Removes the top card of your deck from combat.
Last
Shakedown.
thing we need to do is
Dex
burn
wire.
more
Dex 1.
cards.
Upgrade all snares by 1. Then move a card from
That's
your
the
foe's deck to the
last
top.
thing we need to
Action.
do.
Common. Snare. 1 use. Enemy status. Webbing. In player health 70. Show deck. Skip rewards. Road to Brightcandle as the massive spider
nothing
collapses.
good.
Road to Brightcandle as the massive spider collapses. You spot a winding path behind it. Explore the area more. Leave. Go to Brightcandle. Explore the area. Exploration. Use weapon power. Manage it. Carrot. Player gold 100. Leave area. Leave. Campsite debris. Dead end and obstacle blocks. Campsite debris. Respite
Make
from
sure
the
we
perils of
didn't miss
adventure.
anything.
Campfire. A warm fire and remove a card. Heal 20%. Rep. You heal 15 health. Exploration. Player gold 100.
Might as well
Dead end
heal
and
up.
obstacle blocks. Your dead end and leave area. Leave the settings. Leave area. Leave this area and venture 4. Player gold 100. Press to continue. Brightcandle was founded by the Radiant Militia as a rallying banner on the border between Loomis and the dark lands of Umbras. Exploration. Player gold 126.
We got a lot of money. I'm going to be using that money specifically for upgrading cards. Usually, it's a good idea to upgrade all your
Blacksmith
basic
fire still
attacks,
burned
but
bright inside the
sometimes
workshop.
it's good to experiment. You never know what you might find, you know? I would go blacksmith, but I really want to upgrade my blocks, what I really want to do. I want to get some good cards. But again, upgrading your basic damage is also really powerful too.
Player gold 100. Blacksmith the fire
Which
still
I
burned bright inside
might,
the workshop.
I don't know.
Consul Everlane, the commander of Brightcandle Fortress. Blacksmith the fire still burned bright inside the workshop. Regular fire hornace 20 gold, 30 gold, 50 gold. Upgrade all your basic. You lose minus
will
50
just
gold.
for now.
Short bow upgraded. 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 Exploration. Use weapon power. Manage it. Weapon. Character info. Use weapon power. Manage character. Player gold 76. Alchemist. My potions are at least 4. Consul Everlane, the commander of Brightcandle Fortress. Maribeth Everlane. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Maribeth Everlane, what happened to these Maribeth Everlane, continue. Maribeth Everlane, who are the missing Maribeth Everlane, continue. Maribeth Everlane, continue. Maribeth Everlane, where should I look? Maribeth Everlane, I'll investigate. Maribeth Everlane, glad leave. Exploration. Player gold 76. Leave area, leave Brightcandle and venture. Brightcandle in this shabby inn looks more like a mage. Alchemist, my potions are at least 47% safe. Settings. Alchemist, Brightcandle in this shabby inn looks more. Leave area, leave Brightcandle and Brightcandle. Alchemist, my potions are at least 47% safe. Brightcandle, Alchemist, my potions are at least 47% safe. Teresa Black,
we might do an
hello
upgrade
there.
of our
Adventurer.
block.
Here for any of my wondrous concoctions or just looking for some ellipsis conversation.
Teresa has some really interesting abilities. So pro tip number 4, the good thing about Teresa is she sells some really cool
potion.
upgrades.
20
if you
gold.
just
Change a card to one of equal
investigate
rarity.
them. We're going to try to upgrade one of our blocks.
35 gold.
That's
Change
one way
a card
to
to one of
change a
higher
card
rarity.
that you don't like. You can change it to something of equal rarity.
20 gold. 35 gold. Change a card. You lose minus 35
And you can
gold.
change a card
Select
to one of
Arcanist
higher
locket.
rarity. So we're going to do that
Neutral
one.
1. Gain 3 armor. Select card. Boots of speed. Neutral 1. Activate to gain 1 haste and reduce the cost of the leftmost card in your hand by 1.
We're
3
going to upgrade our
durability.
blocks.
Equipment. Uncommon. Steel skin potion. 1 use. Gain 6 armor. Draw a card. Item. Uncommon. Armor. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per
Boots of
stack of armor.
speed are good.
Armor fades at the start of the turn.
I've used it.
Warrior's Locket. Neutral 1. Gain SDR and Anger. While this is in your deck, rewards include cards that cost SDR. Item. Uncommon. Anger. Increases the damage dealt by actions by 1 per stack of Anger. Steel Skin Potion. 1 use. Gain 6 armor. Draw a card. Item. Uncommon. Armor. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack of armor. Armor fades at the start of the turn.
Now, out of these 3 cards, Boots of Speed, Steel Potion, or the Locket, the Warrior's Locket, take what you think is best for your deck. For me, I'm going to take the Boots of Speed.
Neutral
I'll
1.
get some
Activate to
utility
gain
out
1
of them.
haste and
I'll get
reduce
some
card added.
haste out of
Card
them.
obtained.
It's not a bad card.
+1. Neutral 1. Deals exploration. Dead end and obstacle blocks your path. Settings.
Again, I'm going to get a lot more utility out of
Dead end and
Boots of
obstacle.
Speed than just a
Leave area,
plain
leave
old
Brykindle and
block.
venture forth. Brykindle gates as you approach the guards near the gate. Brykindle gates as you approach the guards. Not yet. Leave. I am ready. Player. Eastern Blightwoods. Core. Travel to the dense and thorny woodlands.
We're going to go ahead and follow the core trip because it has a reward. Yes, I could go to the Vesperin Mansion, but that is exceedingly difficult. And I'm looking to live as long as possible to get as much Fate Shards as I can from the weekly trial. So,
Grove of the
yeah,
Dying Star.
I am going to start doing the
Core. Travel
Vesperin
to the dense
Mansion
and thorny
only
woodlands.
after I'm strong enough, you know. The Grove of the Twilight is also very difficult. You got to be pretty strong there too. Again, maybe if I had my Hunter, I'd take him there, or my Warrior. My Arcanist, I don't know, squishier classes, you might want to stick to
Eastern Blightwoods. Core. Player gold. Press to
Eastern
continue.
Blightwoods.
Eastern Blightwoods, east of the Weeping Woods lay the Blightwoods. Deal with the bandits.
Plus
5
that
period.
75
Console Evelyn
gold
wants you
is
to
really
investigate
useful.
the Crimson Collector Hall. Who goes there? Crimson Cannoneer just holds exploration. Player gold for player enemy aura and raid. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery. Shine 8. Mini boss matriarch Daisy runner up into the Brykindle Kennel Club dog show. Shine a strange statue stands out from its surroundings. Shine of evolution
I
the
always
marbled.
take
Shine of evolution the
shrines
marbled
'cause you
statue.
don't know if
Examine the
they're gonna
shrine.
be back.
Transform a card.
Alright, this is a great card because we can transform a card to a higher level. Some cards it doesn't work on. So if you're not sure if it works, do it on your weapon. It will upgrade your weapon
Transform a card.
twice.
Select card. Arcanist Locket. Neutral 1. Block. Neutral 1. Boots of Speed. Neutral 1. Conjure Arrow. Conjure. Flourishing Bow. Dex 1. Phantom Volley. Dex 1. Conjure. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Reduce the cost of all cards. Profess. Dex Int 1. Conjure 3 Prophetic Bolts into your deck. Then foretell 3. Action. Short Bow. +1. Neutral 1. Deal start. Select card. Diamond Potion. 1 use. Gain 1 Impervious. Arcane Anvil. Neutral 1. Diamond Potion. 1 use. Arcane Anvil.
Upgrade
Warrior's
my,
Locket.
short
Neutral
bow.
1. Gain SDR and Anger. While this is in your deck, rewards include cards that cost SDR. Item. Uncommon. Anger. Increases the damage dealt by actions by 1 per stack
It
of anger.
transformed it. I messed up. I should have transformed my block. Yeah, okay. Again, I make mistakes all the time. So when you hear transform, it means it's going to
Arcane
change the
Anvil.
cards. So
Neutral
I did
1.
mess
1
up.
use.
So
Add any basic attack
that's
to your
fine.
deck.
Losing a
Item.
short bow isn't
Uncommon.
the end of the world.
Warrior's Locket. Neutral 1. Gain SDR and Anger. While this is in your deck, rewards include cards that cost SDR. Item. Uncommon. Anger. Increases the damage dealt by actions by 1 per stack of anger.
I don't mind adding this. I really don't want any.
Warrior's Locket.
I don't want
Arcane
any
Anvil.
STR
Neutral 1.
cards
1
coming
use.
to
Add
me.
any basic attack
Kind
to your
of
deck.
useless to
Item.
me.
Uncommon. Diamond Potion. 1 use. Gain 1 Impervious. Draw a card. Item. Uncommon. Impervious. Arcane Anvil. Neutral 1. 1 use. Add any basic attack to your deck. Item. Uncommon. Arcane Anvil. Neutral 1. 1 use. Add any basic attack to your deck. Item.
Maybe.
Uncommon.
I don't know. See.
Warrior's Locket. Neutral 1. Gain SDR and Anger. While
I
this
can
is in
add
your
a
deck,
basic
rewards
attack,
include cards
but
that cost
it'd be
SDR.
low level.
Item. Uncommon. Anger. Increases the damage dealt by actions by 1 per stack of anger.
What I could do is take this card and then upgrade this card. That's what I could do. I think that's what I will.
Arcane Anvil. Warrior's Locket.
think I
Arcane
might do
Anvil.
that.
Diamond Potion. 1
I'll
use.
upgrade
Arcane
this
Anvil.
card
Warrior's
or
Locket.
evolve it.
Card added. Card obtained. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage. Flank. Shine of Evolution. The statue hungrily accept. Lead. Exploration.
And I also
41.
don't mind that anger.
Crimson Bloodhound. Settings. Crimson Bloodhound. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery await. Bear trap in ominous click. Bear trap in ominous click warns you just before the iron jaws of a well-hidden trap snap at your leg. Ellipsis.
All right, now I can kill a card here, which is good. If
Quickly
I
leap
wanted
out
to
of the
kill
trap.
a
Remove
card,
the
I
card.
could
Put
do
a
it
card on the
right
plate.
now, and I think I'm going to kill
Quickly
one
remove
card.
a card. Put a card on the plate. Select card. Phantom Volley. Dex 1. Surge of Intellect.
The problem is you don't get to
short
choose.
Bow. +1. Neutral. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage. Flanking. Shoot a random arrow. Surge of Intellect. Short bow. +1. Card removed. Card destroyed.
I'm
Bear
lost
trap. You
two
slide a card onto the pressure
short
plate
bows.
with lead. Exploration. Player gold 41. Shine a strange statue
Wow,
stands
I've
out.
lost
Player
two
gold 40. Shine a
basics.
strange statue stands out from its surroundings. Shine of power
Not
a flame.
good.
Shine of power a flame flickers brightly and investigate. Offer a card. Lead.
Another shrine.
Offer,
I'm doing all
investigate.
kinds of wild stuff.
Shrine of Power. The Shrine of Power allows you to sacrifice a card to upgrade a random card a number of times depending on the sacrificed card's rarity. Offer a card.
I wonder what this one does.
Select card. Arcanist Locket. Neutral 1. Gain iron. Block.
Oh, okay.
Neutral 1. Boots of speed.
Well, let's
Neutral
just
1.
do it.
Conjure arrow.
We might as well just keep doing it.
Conjure arrow. Conjure a random arrow. Action. Common. Card removed. Card destroyed. Short bow upgraded. Short bow upgraded. Shrine of Power. The flame flickers brightly as its enemy changes color.
Card. I hate
The orange
it
tones
anyway.
are replaced by a bright green hue, which
So,
lights up the area before
lousy
returning to its
card.
original shade. Lead.
I should have. It's
Exploration.
better
Character info.
to get rid of a really powerful card
Player
because you
gold
get a
41.
lot of free
Character
upgrades.
info. Use weapon power mana. Crimson Bloodhound.
But I
Demonic
didn't like
player
that
gold.
conjure
Crimson
arrow
strength.
part.
Campsite
It's
aid
terrible.
settings. Campsite aid brief respite from the perils of adventure.
Campsite.
Strange carvings. Strange marks are carved onto the trees around you. Abandoned markings. You spots. Follow the trail. Follow the trail.
No, I'm fine.
Exploration. Player gold 41. Campsite aid brief. Player gold 41. Campsite. Blacksmith. The fire still burned bright inside the workshop. Regular fire horn. A sturdy man's 20 gold. Up 30 gold. Inactive 50 gold.
Let's go
Upgrade
ahead
all
and
your basic
upgrade our
attacks.
basics.
30 gold. 20 gold. Upgrade a card.
I
You lose
don't
minus
have
20
it.
gold. Select card. Short bow.
We can
Plus
upgrade a
1.
single
Neutral
card.
1. Deal star 4. Short bow. Plus 1. Neutral. Short bow. Plus 2.
We're
Neutral
gonna
1.
upgrade
Deal star
here.
5 star damage. Flank. Short bow. Plus 2. Neutral. Short bow. Plus 2. Neutral 1.
I
Short
think I
bow.
got
Plus
rid
2.
of my
Neutral.
good
Short bow.
short bow.
Plus 1. Short bow. Plus 1. Short bow. Plus 1. Short bow. Plus 1. Neutral. Short bow. Short bow. Plus 2. Neutral 1. Deal star 5 star damage. Card upgraded. Short bow. Plus 1.
It won't let us do any other.
Neutral 1. Activate to gain 1 haste.
Won't let us do any
Player
more.
gold 21. Player
we'll
gold
upgrade
21.
that
Crimson
one.
Cannoneer. Just hold still, will you? Player gold 21. Character info. Player gold 21. Crimson Cannoneer. Just hold still. Talking tree. You hear faint mumbling coming
we're
from a
having
nearby
a
tree.
weird deck time.
3 question marks. Will continue. Continue. 3 question mark. Check the man's. Leave him
We don't
tight.
have
Start
any
cutting
money
the
anyway.
ropes.
Might as well get this part out of the
Julius Belthorpe as
way.
soon as the continue. Julius Belthorpe. It will turn out to be their loss. What are you selling? Julius Belthorpe. Where do you get? Maybe later. Exploration. Player gold 21. Strange carvings. Strange marks are carved onto the trees around you. Player gold 21. Strange campsite. A brief respite from the perils of advent. Crimson Bloodhound. A demonic hound is on your trail. You gain bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 32 armor stacks. Enemy gains bloodsent enchantment. Your turn.
Yeah,
Player
so
status.
the
Search of
dog.
intellect. Gain INT and 1 folk. Profess. Dexint 1. Search. Select card. Prophetic bolt. Dexint 1. Deal 8 damage. Search of dexterity. Gain dex and conjure. A basic phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a cop. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Short bow. Enemy has blocked this attack. Player status. Bonfire. Short bow. Plus 3. Bonus. New character info. Enemy has blocked this attack. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Blood bite. You take 4 damage. Enemy heals 4. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Prophetic bolt. Dexin. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 doom stacks. Skill shift. Foretell 3. Select card. Arcanist locket. Neutral 1. Short bow. Boots of speed. Short bow. You gain skill shift enchantment. Prophetic bolt. Dexin 1. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 doom stacks. Trick shift. Dex 1. Delve an arrow. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. I don't have enough energy. Player status. Skill shift. Sleeping. Trick shift. Character info. Trick shift. I don't have enough energy. Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Blood bite. You take 4 damage. Enemy heals 4. Enemy takes 5 damage. Your turn. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Character info. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. You gain 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gain 5 charm stacks. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 arm. Short bow. Plus 2. Bonus. Deals. Character. Enemy takes 12 damage. Enemy gain 12 poison stacks. You gain 12 barrier stacks.
Nice. I love that
Skill
effect.
shift.
See?
Foretell 3.
12 poison
Select card.
stacks.
Warrior's locket.
Plus
Neutral
damage.
1. Block.
Plus
You gain skill shift
12
enchantment.
barrier.
Player status. Skill shift. Foretell 3. Block. Gain 3 armor. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Blood bite. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Your turn. Player energy. End turn. Character info. Arcanist locket. Neutral 1. Boots of. You gain 1 focus stacks. Skill shift. Boots of speed. Skill shift. Foretell 3. Your prestidigitation. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. Player status. Sleeping poison. You gain sleeping poison enchantment. Skill shift. Foretell 3. Select card. Short bow. Flourishing bow. Enemy status. Bloodsent. At the start. Player status. Enemy status. Bloodsent. At the player status. Boots of speed. Stacks 3 activate. You gain 1 haste stacks. Player status. Haste. Stacks 1. Player status. Player status. Player status. Bonfire. Player status. Player status. Character info. Player status. Player status. Player status. Sleeping poison. Stacks 2 inflict 1 jinx the next 2 times your foe plays a player status. Skill shift. Player status. Sleeping poison. Stacks 2 inflict 1 jinx the next 2 times your foe. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Blood bite. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Your turn. Player energy. End turn. Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Profess. Dexant 1. Short. Select card. Short bow. +3. Prophetic bolt. Dexant 1. Short bow. +2. Neutral 1. Deals. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of every. Surge of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. Block. Neutral 1. Short bow. +2. Neutral 1. Deal start. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Player status. Sleep. Phantom. Short. Block. Neutral 1. Character info. Block. Short bow. +2. Enemy takes 10 damage. You gain 10 barrier stacks. Player status. Sleeping poison. Phantom volley. I don't have enough energy. Block. Character. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Blood bite. Next. Character info. Player gold 21. Enemy status. Player character info. Next. You gain 4 gold. Skip rewards. Enemy center self. Dexant 1. Gain 3 focus. Draw a card. Action. Common. Focus. At the start of the turn, draw an additional card if you have 5 or more focus. Dash. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. Ambush. Gain Dex. Action. Common.
That's an interesting
evasion.
card.
When dealt melee damage, reduce the first damage taken to 0, then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn.
Ooh,
Ambush.
like
Ambush
that
triggers
one.
whenever it is the first card played of the cinch. Inflict 2 burning. Vary a card.
Very defensive. Energy production. I love
Exploration.
dash.
Settings. Enemy aura.
I'll take
First
dash.
strike. This creature. Settings. Mini boss
That's
may
a great
pre-mark Daisy.
card.
Crimson Cannoneer just hold still. Crimson Tracker. There
Great
you are.
block
Boss been looking for
replacer.
you. Crimson Tracker, there you are. Boss been
Let's
looking for
deal
you.
with these
Enemy
other
gains first
enemies.
strike
Hopefully we
enchantment.
can
Enemy
level
gains enraged
before we have
enchantment.
to deal
You gain
with
bonfire
Daisy.
enchantment. Enemy gained 36 armor stacks. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Camouflage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Boots of speed. Neutral 1. Activate to gain 1 haste. Arcanist locket. Short bow. +3. Neutral 1. Deal. Arcanist locket. Neutral 1. Gain INT and focus. Boots of Arcanist locket. Short. You gained 1 focus stacks. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Character info. Boots of speed. Activate to gain 1 haste and reduce the cost of short bow. +3. Deal star sleeping poison. Inflict. You gain sleeping poison enchantment. Character. Short bow. +3. Bonus. Deal star player status. Sleeping poison. Stacks 2. Inflict 1. Short bow. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Rift list. You take 5 damage. System. Player energy. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Player energy. End turn. Character info. Warrior's locket. Surge of dexterity. Flourishing bow. Short bow. Plus trick shot. Dex. Player status. Sleeping poison. Stacks 2. Inflict 1 jinx. Trick shot. Short bow. +1. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gained 5 charm stacks. Trick shot. Dex 1. Short bow. +1. Surge of dexterity. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Warrior's locket. Neutral. Short. You gained 1 anger stacks. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Deals. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Neutral 1. Deal star 5 star damage. Flanking. Shoot a random arrow instead. Short bow. Bonus. Trick shot. Dex 1. Delve an arrow. Player status. Trick shot. Short bow. Bonus. Trick shot. Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy gain 5 poison stacks. Player status. Sleeping poison. Trick shot. I don't have enough energy. Short bow. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Rift list. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 6 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Player energy. End turn. Character info. Short bow. +1. Dash. Bonus. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Profess. Dexant 1. Surge. Select card. Prophetic bolt. Prophetic bolt. Prophetic bolt. Dexant 1. Prophetic bolt. Surge of intellect. Gain INT and 1 focus. Act player status. Surge of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. Short bow. +1. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Select card. Prophetic bolt. Dexant. You gain skill shot enchantment. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Player status. Skill shot. Short. Character info. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Neutral 1. Player status. Enemy takes 10 damage. You gain 10 barrier stacks. Player status. Skill shot. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Focus. Stacks 2 with this. Player status. Boots of speed. Stacks 3. Activate to gain 1 haste and reduce the cost of the leftmost card in your hand by 1. Player health 56. Show death. Player energy. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Rift list. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Player health. Player energy. End turn. Character in. Skill shot. Prophetic bolt. Dex in. Prophetic bolt. Dash. Bonus. Short bow. Dash. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Player status. Sleeping poison. Stacks 2. Inflict. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Player status. Bonfire. Player status. Focus. Stacks 2. Player status. Boots of speed. Stacks 3. Activate to gain 1 haste and reduce the cost of the leftmost card in your hand by 1.
And this is where Boots of Speed comes in handy because I play Boots of Speed and it lowers the cost of the card that are on the flanks.
Your select card. Warrior's locket. New profess. Dex and Falcon. Falcon. Deals 1 damage and 1 bleeding when drawn. Monster. You gain skill shot enchantment. Prophetic bolt. Dex and 1. Enemy takes 14 damage. Enemy gain 14 doom stacks. Player status. Haste. Stacks 1. Reduce the cost of short bow. +1. Bonus. New character and enemy takes 8 damage. You gained 8 barrier stacks. Next. Character info.
Yeah, this deck This deck is becoming impressive.
Player gold 25.
I just love
Character
when those
next.
prophetic
Level up.
bolts
Pick a
pop
talent.
off.
Reroll
They're
button for
so
Epiphany.
powerful.
Reroll button for Epiphany.
Okay, now
Select
we got
Epiphany, gain a
our
random legendary
choices here
card.
of talents. Hopefully we get something really good.
Reroll button for Wild
That
Infusion.
could be good.
Select
You can
Wild
get a
Infusion,
really
upgrade
good
random card
legendary
5 times.
card. It can really save your bacon.
Reroll button for Advanced Cloning. Select Advanced
That's
Cloning. Your clones no
also
longer
extremely
disperse when you take
powerful.
damage.
That's like a couple of shrines. I don't know how to use clones. Maybe
Reroll
one
button
day
for
we'll do a
Advanced Cloning.
clone war deck.
2 rerolls remaining.
Let's
Select
reroll
Magical
some of these,
Ornaments.
see if
Basic attacks
something
deal
cool
2
comes
additional
out.
damage. This talent can be taken multiple times.
That's really powerful. It's basically a free blacksmith.
button for
That's
magical
basically
ornaments.
50 gold right there.
Select Wild Infusion,
Let's
upgrade
keep
a random
that
card
in our
5 times.
pocket and see if that's the one we choose. Getting a random card upgraded 5 times is really good if it's the right card. Usually it isn't.
Reroll button for Wild Infusion.
But this is a
Select
good
Epiphany,
card.
gain a
It's
random
probably
legendary
going to
card.
upgrade one of our short bows. Random legendary is also extremely powerful. But you could get a sin. And if you get a sin, your life is just going to be sucky. I'm going to go for the random legendary because I haven't had a
Reroll button for Wild
legendary in a
Infusion.
long time. Let's just have fun with it.
Select Wild Infusion,
So let's
upgrade a random card
reroll
5.
the
Reroll button for Wild. 1 rerolls
upgrade.
remaining. Select Epiphany, gain a random legend. Reroll button for Firebrand. Select Firebrand at the start of combat. Inflict burning equal to your level. 3.
Oh, that's
Reroll
really
Select
cool.
Epiphany,
If you're
gain a
running
random
a burn
legendary
deck or
card added.
switch deck.
Card obtained.
I'm
Short
gonna
bow.
go for the
Plus
random
1. Neutral
legendary.
1.
See what
Deal boots of
happens.
speed. Neutral 1. Warrior's Locket. Neutral 1. Short bow. Plus 1. Conjure arrow. Disabled. Short bow. Plus 3. Banner of Valen. Int 2. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus. Artifact. Legendary. Focus. At the start of the turn. Draw an additional card if you have 5 or more
Ooh.
focus.
Wow.
Short
Oh,
bow.
cool.
Banner
It
of
just
Valen.
gives me
Int 2.
focus,
Start of
another
turn. Gain INT and
intelligence.
1 focus.
This isn't
Artifact.
a terrible
Legendary.
card. It's not
Focus.
bad.
At the start of the turn. Draw an additional card if you have 5 or more focus. You gain 6 gold. Player health 56.
We'll take it. It's not a terrible card. It's a random legendary. It's not. It wasn't like you know.
Character info. Player gold 31. Enemy
World
status.
shattering,
First strike.
but it was cool.
Player gold.
It
Character
wasn't
info.
shattered realm
Character info.
shattering.
Enemy status. Blast shield. STR1. Gain 12 armor. Gain 5 stagger. Incendiary ammo. Neutral 1.
Let's
Your
take our
next 3 ranged
rewards.
actions inflict 5 burning on hit. Action. Common. Burning. At the end of the turn. Take 1 damage per stack of burning. On hit. Requires the attack to have hit the target.
Oh,
And
this
dealt
is
damage.
really good. This is good. Burning's really good. It's a very good damage over time or dot. I might take this one. It's kind of nice getting this inflection of strength. Now, the reason why strength cards are popping up is because I have the Warrior's Locket. So if I want those to go away, I need to get rid of that locket, and I'll get back to getting my Dex cards. So the lockets can bring in whatever cards you want. So I'm gonna.
Frost shield. Int 1. Gain 3 barrier.
That's not bad.
At the
I
start of
actually
next
don't
turn.
mind
Inflict frozen equal to
creating
your
burn
barrier.
effects on
Attune.
my enemies.
Magic frost action. Common. Barrier. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack of barrier. Barrier does not fade and can be dispelled. Frozen.
Frost
Reduce damage
shield
dealt by
isn't
1 for
bad.
each stack of frozen. Reduced by 1 for every card. Incendiary ammo. Neutral 1. Your next 3 ranged actions inflict
building a
frost shield. Add
barrier
blast shield
is
to deck.
not a bad
Add incendiary ammo to deck.
I'm gonna take
Exploration.
incendiary ammo.
Alchemist, my potions are at least 47% safe. Player gold 31.
Cause that's a lot of damage.
Alchemist, my potions are opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery.
But I
Campsite
am
settings.
gonna probably have
Campsite
to
a
get
brief
rid of the
rest. Player
Warrior's
health
Locket.
61. Alchemist settings. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Campfire a warm fire. Remove a card. Heal 20%. Rest. You heal 16 health. Exploration. Player gold 30.
Heal up
Campsite a
to
brief respite.
max.
Player gold 31. Character info. Use weapon power. Manage at weapon. Use your weapon. Player. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Crimson Cannoneer just hold still. Strange carving. Strange marks. Settings. The Crimson. Campsite a brief respite. Player gold 31. Campsite a brief respite. Crimson Cannoneer just hold still. Will you? You gain bonfire enchantment.
I
Enemy gains
missed that
32 armor
treasure.
stacks. Enemy gains sturdy enchantment. Enemy gain 2 armor stacks. Your turn. Player sleeping poison. Dex 1. Inflict 1 jinx the next 2 times. Incendiary ammo. Neutral 1. Your boots of speed. Neutral 1. Activate to gain 1. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Trick shot. Dex 1. Delvinero. Player status. Bonfire. Trick shot. Delvinero. Boots of speed. Activate to gain 1 haste. Trick shot. Delvinero. Finale. Conjure. Incendiary ammo. Your next 3 ranged actions inflict 5. You gain incendiary ammo enchantment. Trick shot. Delvinero. Sleeping poison. Inflict. You gain sleeping poison enchantment. Trick shot. Bonus. Character info. Trick shot. Player status. Sleeping. Trick shot. Bonus. Select card. Poison arrow. Serrated arrow. Skylar's arrow. Deal. Skylar's arrow. Serrated arrow. Deal 4 damage. Enemy status. Armor. Stacks 34. Player status. Incendiary amp. Player status. Sleeping poison. Stacks 2. Inflict 1. Serrated arrow. Deal 4. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Enemy gain. End turn. Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy gain 2 armor stacks. Enemy playing cards. Load cannon. Enemy takes 5 damage. Your turn. End turn. Character in. Banner of Valen. In 2. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus. I don't have enough energy. Character in. Banner of Valen. In 2. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus. Artifact. Legendary. Focus. At the start of the turn. Draw an additional card if you have 5 or more focus.
Oh, it requires 2 intelligence. Ow. I'm going to change this card. I don't like that 2 intelligence. I'm rarely going to have 2 intelligence. Okay, so we know we need to change this card. We'll try to trade this card in to the guy who Wondrous Curiosities vendor, or we'll just try to swap it or something.
Surge of Dexterity. Short bow. You gain skill shift enchantment. Dash. Dex 1. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Player status. Skill shift. Short bow. +1. Bonus. New character in. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. You gain 4 barrier stacks. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gained 1 chain stacks. End turn. Character info. Banner of Valen. In 2. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus. Artifact. Legendary. Character info. Banner of Valen. In 2. Start of turn. Character info. Banner of Valen.
Oh, maybe
in 2.
it did
Start of
put
turn.
it in
Gain
my,
INT and 1 focus. Artifact.
Maybe it did
Legendary.
put it in my
I don't have enough energy.
equipment.
Character in. Banner of Valen. In 2. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus.
Oh,
Artifact.
so we can
Legendary.
use it too.
Focus. At the start of the turn. Draw an additional card if you have 5 or more focus. Character in. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy gain 2 armor stacks. Enemy playing cards. Light the fuse. Enemy gained 1 jinxed stacks. Enemy takes 10 damage. Your turn. Show deck. End turn. Character in. Short bow. +2. Bonus. Warrior's locket. Neutral 1. Gain SDR. Flurry. You gained 1 anger stacks. Short bow. +1. Profess. Dexant 1. Character. Select card. Prophetic bowl. Dexant 1. End turn. Short bow. +2. Bonus. Neutral 1. Deal star 6. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. Gain. I don't have enough energy. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Player status. Split short bow. +1. Bonus. Character in. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Enemy takes 1 damage. You gained 1 chain stacks. Short bow. +2. Flourishing. Enemy takes 7 damage. Next. Character info. Player gold 31. Character info. Next.
It's always
you gain
good
4
to
gold.
kill
Skip
the
rewards.
cannoneer before he
Enemy
hits us with
1000
the
cuts.
cannonball.
Dex 1. Plain bow. Dexant 1. Deal 3 damage. Gain a random energy. If you have Dex INT SDR Holy. Transform into rainbow. Ranged action. Uncommon. Rainbow. Deal. Damage 6 damage. Conjure an arrow for each shade of your energy.
What in the world is this crap? Who is Rainbow? Is this like, what? Are we like a leprechaun or something? I feel like I'm getting flashes of like
Deal 3
Lost
damage.
Island here.
Gain a random energy.
I
if you
have
have
never
Dex
seen
INT
this
SDR
card
Holy.
before in my
Transform into
life.
rainbow. Ranged action. Uncommon. Rainbow. Deal. Damage 6 damage. Conjure an arrow for each shade of your energy.
Oh, that's that arrow. That's that arrow that you get this card
Water shaping.
sometimes in
Dexant
one of the
1.
weekly
Low tide.
trials.
Summon a clone. Persistent. Action.
I actually
Plain
want to see
bow.
if I can pull
Dexant
it
1.
off.
Deal 3 damage. Gain a random energy. If you have Dex INT SDR Holy. Transform into rainbow.
clones today.
Ranged action. Uncommon. Rainbow. Deal. Water shaping. Add 1000 cuts to deck. Add plain bow to deck.
Okay, I'm gonna go for
Exploration.
it.
Set it. Enemy aura. First strike. This creature attacks. First in combat.
We might pull it off. I didn't expect an experimenting today, but why not?
Settings.
I didn't want to really experiment with this deck. I was trying to get as far as I could.
Crimson Tracker, there
But
you
with
are.
my secret
Alchemist,
not being
my potions
very
are at least
strong,
Bandit
it's
Looter,
totally
Visibilious,
okay
Bandit
to
carry,
play
enemy
with
aura.
some of these
Bandit Looter,
interesting
Alchemist, my potions are at
cards.
least 47% save. Player health 77.
What's her
Enemy aura.
health?
First strike. This creature.
We might as
settings.
well take on that
Crimson
really
Tracker,
hard
there.
enemies
Alchemist, my
like the
potions are
Bandit
Bandit
Looter.
Looter,
He's kinda
Visibilious, Bandit
tough.
carries a large bot. Enemy gains first strike enchantment. You gain bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 42 armor stacks. Enemy gains wealthy enchantment. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Potion of vitality. Enemy heals 3. Fiery potion. You take 2
Bandit
damage.
Looter
You
is
gain 1
kinda
burning
tough.
stacks. Your turn.
He can hit like a
Block.
truck.
Warrior's locket. Neutral 1. Get pressed. You gained 1 anger stacks. Surge of dexterity. Prestidigitation. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and conjure. Skill shift. Surge of dexterity. Skill shift. Foretell 3. Your next ranged attack critical hits. Block. Gain 3 armor. Character info. Block. You gain 3 armor stacks. Short skill shift. Foretell 3. Select card. Banner of Valen. In 2. Start of turn. You gain skill shift enchantment. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Player status. Burning. Stacks 1 at the end of the turn. Player status. Skill shift. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Burning. Stacks. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral. Players. Enemy takes 6 damage. You gain 6 barrier stacks. You gained 1. Player status. Bonfire. Player status. Burning. Stacks 1 at the end of the turn. Character info. End turn. You take 1 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Quick fingers. You lose -5 gold. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Potion of vitality. Enemy heals 3. Your turn. Show deck. Current cards in deck. Fort. End turn. Character info. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gained 5 charm stacks. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Enemy takes 3 damage. Skill ship. Foretell 3. Select card. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Deal star force. Strict ship. Dex. Arcanist locket. Arcanist locket. Neutral. You gain skill ship enchantment. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. Inflict. I don't have enough energy. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Player status. Burning. Phantom. Sleep. Character info. End turn. You take 1 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Whack. You block the damage. You gain 2 vulnerable stacks. Fiery potion. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 burning stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Short bow. +2. Neutral. Incendiary ammo. Neutral 1. Your net. You gain incendiary ammo enchantment. Dash. Dex 1. Gain 1. Short bow. +1. Dash. You gained 1 evasion stack. Player status. Vulnerable. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Character in. Enemy takes 10 damage. Enemy gain 2 burning stacks. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. You gain 10 barrier stacks. End turn. Character in. Short bow. +2. Bonus. Boots of speed. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 6 poison stacks. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Character info. Boots of speed. I don't have enough energy. Player status. Vulnerable. Boots of character info. End turn. You take 2 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Whack. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. You gain 2 vulnerable stacks. Whack. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. You gain 2 vulnerable stacks. Enemy takes 12 damage. Your turn. End turn. Character in. Short bow. +3. Short bow. +1. Strict ship. Dex 1. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Skill ship. Foretell 3. Your next ranged attack. Player status. Vulnerable. Skill ship. Select card. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. Block. Neutral. Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation. Int 1. You gain skill ship enchantment. Short bow. +3. Bonus. Neutral 1. Short bow. Enemy takes 14 damage. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. You gain 14 barrier stacks. Next. Player gold 30. Enemy status. First strike. This creature attacks. First in combat. Player gold 30. Character info. Next. You gain 20 gold. Skip rewards. Enemy status. First. Sift the sands. STR1. Shuffle a card back into your deck. Then. Draw 2 cards. Action. Common. Ground pound. STR1. Enter shattering. A poison coating. Dex 1. This combat. Inflict 3 poison whenever you hit with a melee or ranged action. Enchantment. Common. Poison. After playing a card, take 1 damage, then decrease poison by 1. When gaining health, prevent 1 health per stack and reduce poison by 1 for each health prevented. On hit, requires the attack to add ground pound to deck. Add poison coating to deck. Exploration. Alchemist, my potions are at least 47%. Campsite, a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Alchemist, campsite, a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Campfire, a warm fire. Remove a card.
I'm gonna have to remove that
Select
warrior's
card.
locket.
Arcanist locket. Neutral 1. Banner of Valen. Int 2. Block. Neutral 1. Boots of speed. Neutral dash. Dex 1. Flourishing bow. Deck incendiary ammo. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Plain bow. Dex in. Poison coating. Dex 1. Prestidigitation. Profess. Dex in. Short bow. +1. Short bow. Short bow. Short bow. Skill ship. Foretell 3. Skill ship. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex. Surge of intellect. Gain trick ship. Dex 1. Warrior's locket. Neutral 1. Gain SDR and card removed. Card destroyed. Exploration. Use weapon power. Manage weapon. Use your weapon power. Crimson Collector Hall. Who goes there? You gain bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 52 armor stacks. Enemy gains blood taxes enchantment. Your turn. Player stat. Surge of intellect. Gain INT and 1 focus. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Gain a random energy. If you have Dex INT SDR Holy, transform into rainbow. Ranged action. Uncommon. Rainbow. Deal. Damage 6 damage. Conjure an arrow for each shade of your energy.
I should have kept that strength because then I could have got
Plain
rainbow,
Dex
right?
1. Deal 3 damage. Gain a random energy. If you have Dex INT SDR Holy, transform into rainbow. Ranged action. Uncommon. Rainbow. Deal. Damage 6 damage. Conjure an arrow for each shade of your energy. Poison coating. Dex 1. This combat. Inflict 3 poison whenever you hit with a melee or ranged action. Enchantment. Plain bow. Poison coating. Dex 1. This combat.
Maybe
inflict 3 poison whenever you hit with a melee or ranged action. Enchantment. Plain bow. Poison coating. Dex 1. This sleeping poison. Dex 1. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. You gain 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gain 5 charm stacks. Surge of intellect. Gain you gain 1 focus stacks. Poison coating. Dex 1. This combat. I don't have enough energy. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. Player status. Bonfire. Sleep. Poison coating. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Gain a random energy. Character info. Plain bow. Enemy has blocked this attack. Character info. End turn. Player energy. Int. Show deck. Current cards in deck. 16. Player energy. Int. 1 holy. 1.
So it does give you just a random energy. Maybe I don't need strength. I just keep playing that card too. It gives me some random stuff.
Character poison
I
coating.
really like
Character
that.
info.
That's really cool. I wonder if it's upgradable.
Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Bulwark. You block the damage. Your turn. Play. End turn. Character info. Prestidigitation. Phantom volley. Incendiary trick shot. Dash. Bonus. Dex. You gained 1 evasion stacks. End turn. Character. Prestidigitation. Phantom Volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of every incendiary ammo. You gain incendiary ammo enchantment. Trick shot. Player status. Incendiary ammo. Stacks 3. Player status. Bonfire. Players. Trick shot. Bonus. Phantom Volley. Character info. Phantom Volley. Trick shot. Bonus. Delvin Arrow. Finale. Conjure a copy. Phantom. Trick shot. Bonus. Delvin Arrow. Finale. Player status. Trick shot. Select card. Serrated Arrow. Deal 4 damage. Character info. End turn. Character info. Phantom Volley. Conjure a copy of every arrow you play. Serrated Arrow. Deal. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Phantom Volley. Conjure a copy of every arrow you played this round. Action. Rare. Character info. Serrated Arrow. Deal. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy takes 2 damage. Player status. Serrated Arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy takes 3 damage. Player status. Bonfire. Character info. Player status. Bonfire. Player status. Focus. Stacks 1 at the start of player's character. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Reckless Slam. You block the damage. Crimson Knuckles. You gain 3 bleeding stacks. You gained 1 dazzled stacks. You lose -3 gold. Enemy takes 15 damage. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Profess. Dexant 1. Short. Select card. Prophetic Bolt. Dexant 1. Deal 8 damage. Inflict doom. Block. Prophetic Bolt. Short bow. +2. Neutral 1. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and short bow. +1. Bonus. Short bow. +1. Player status. Bonfire. Start of player status. Focus. Stacks. Enemy status. Blood taxes. Player status. Player status. Bonfire. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage. Short bow. Bonus. Short bow. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 dazed stacks. Enemy takes 4 damage. Short bow. +2. Bonus. Short bow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 3 charmed stacks. Enemy takes 3 damage. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Reckless Slam. Enemy gained 1 stun stacks. You take 4 damage. Next.
That stun does
Player
so
gold
much
47.
work.
Enemy status. Blood taxes.
That's
at the
one
end
of my
your turn.
favorite
Player
new
character info.
debuffs,
Next.
that
You gain 7
stun.
gold. Skip. Enemy status. Blood taxes. Dragon kick. Enemy status. Bleeding. Stacks 2. Enemy status. Burning. Stacks 15. Enemy status. Dragon kick. Dexant 1. Deal 4 damage. Inflict 5 days. Start of turn. Lower the days inflicted by 1. Persistent. Melee action. Common. Days. When playing a card. Decrease days by 1. When days reaches 0. Gain stunned. Days fades at the end of the turn. Dragon. This card is considered a dragon card.
I tried Dragon Kick card. I don't know. Dragon cards, one day maybe. They kind of get in my way a little
Gain 2 gold and
bit.
add a sin to your
It's
deck.
kind of nice
Sinister.
to give your opponent
Corrupted. Swap
days
this.
if you know how to
Corrupted
use
action.
it right.
Common. Corrupted. 4 or more corruptions are present in your deck. Hand and slash or discard pile.
Absolutely not.
Swap. This card changes into a different card when played. Fireball. Int 2. Deal 6 damage. Inflict burning equal to half the
Very
damage
bad.
dealt. Firecast. Magic fire action. Common. Burning. At the end of the turn. Take 1 damage per stack of burning. Firecast. A card with Firecast is played and moved into the discard pile
I
whenever it
don't
gets
need any
buried on your turn.
fireballs. Starting to get too much intellect cards. I might have to get rid of that Arcanist locket. It's starting to get in my way. Again, lockets bring in
Fireball.
the kind of cards that they're
enemy
related
status.
to,
Enemy
so I
status.
might just
Enemy
dump
status.
it.
Player health 66. Player health 6. Show deck. Skip rewards. Character info. Skip rewards. Exploration. Use weapon power management. Use weapon enemy aura and rage. Settings. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure.
I'm gonna get rid of that
Campfire a warm
locket.
fire in relative. Remove a card. Heal 20. Remove a card. Select card. Arcanist locket. Neutral 1. Banner of that. Arcanist locket. Neutral 1. Gain INT and card removed. Card
Let's
destroyed.
remove that
Exploration.
Arcanist locket.
Use weapon
Goodbye.
power management weapon. Use your weapon power to conjure 1 arrow per level. Up to 4. At the start of next
It
combat.
just gets in your way. Brings in too many of the wrong kind of cards. Now, if
Character
I see
info.
a
Use weapon.
Dex
Show deck.
card, if
Current
I
cards
see
in
a
deck. 21.
Dex card, I'll keep
Banner of
that
Valen.
card.
Int 2. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus utility. Legendary. Focus. At the
Let's
Phantom
check our
Volley.
deck.
Dex
See
1.
what else we can get rid of.
Prestidigitation. Int 1. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand by 1 magic. Rare. Boots of Speed. Neutral 1. Activate to gain 1 haste and reduce the cost of the leftmost card in your hand by 1. 3 durability utility.
Based.
Uncommon. Plain bow. Dexant 1. Deal 3 damage. Gain a random energy. If you have Dex INT
I
SDR
could
grenade,
probably
transform
get
into
rid of
rainbow
this
range.
one.
Uncommon. Rainbow. Deal. Damage 6 damage. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. Inflict 1 jinx the next 2 times your foe plays a card that did not start in their deck.
I like
Charge
this
it.
card.
2/2 utility. Block. Neutral 1. Dash. Dex 1. Gain 1. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. Gain incendiary ammo. Neutral 1. Your next 3 range. Poison coating. Dex 1. The Profess. Dexant 1. Conjure 3 prophetic bolts into your deck. Short bow. +3. Short bow. +2. Short bow. +1. Short bow. +1. Skill shot. 4 tell 3. Skill shot. 4 tell 3. Surge of dexterity. Surge of intellect. Trick shot. Dex 1. Delvin Air. Close deck list. Show deck. Current cards in deck. 21. Enemy aura. Enraged.
Our deck's
Start
not
of
too
turn.
bad.
Settings.
Probably
Crimson
one of
Tracker,
those
there you are.
cards,
Boss
one or
looking for
two of
you.
those cards we could
Enemy
dump.
gains enraged enchantment. Enemy gains first strike enchantment. You gain bonfire enchantment. Enemy gained 36 armor stacks. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. System. Camouflage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Boots of speed. Neutral 1. Activate to gain 1 haste and reduce the cost of the leftmost card in your hand by Surge of dexterity. Trick shot. Dex short bow. Surge of intellect. Player status. Bonfire. Surge of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. End turn. Character info. Boots of speed. Neutral 1. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and conjure. A base. Trick shot. Short bow. Player status. Bonfire. Start of player status. Focus. Stacks. Player status. Boots of speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and con. Trick shot. Surge of dex. Trick shot. Dex 1. Delvin arrow. Character info. Trick shot. Bonus. Dex 1. Short bow. Bonus. Short bow. +1. Neutral. Player status. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Deal star force. Short bow. Bonus. Short bow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 2 burning stacks. Trick shot. Select card. Serrated arrow. Deal. Serrated arrow. Deal 4 damage. In character info. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Character info. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy takes 2 damage. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Short bow. +1. Bonus. New player status. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gained 1 dazed stacks. Enemy takes 3 damage. Player status. Character info. Player status. Bonfire. Character. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Riffled list. Enemy gained 1 stun stacks. You take 5 damage. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Character info. End turn. Character info. Skill shot. 4 dash. Bonus. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Poison coating. Dex 1. This combat. You gain poison coating enchantment. Skill shot. 4 select card. Banner of Valen. In 2. Start of sleeping poison. Dex 1. Short. You gain skill shot enchantment. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of every arrow you played this round. Player status. Skill shot. Phantom volley. Dex short bow. +1. Character info. Short bow. Player status. Skill shot. Player status. Poison coating. This player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Focus. Stacks 1. Player status. Boots of speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Phantom. Enemy takes 10 damage. Enemy gain 2 burning stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gain 10 barrier stacks. Enemy takes 2 damage. Player status. Poison coating. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Player status. Poison coating. This combat. Inflict 3 poison when burning arrow. +1. Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy gain 2 burning stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy takes 1 damage. Character info.
That boots is actually working out pretty good for that haste. It is working out very well for this deck. I gotta say, I'm gonna give
rewards.
it the
Enemies. Scatter shot.
It's
Dex
working
2.
out
Gain 1
really
evasion.
well.
Play an arrow for each of these conditions. Ambush. Cascade. Continuity. Flanking. Finale. Action. Common. Evasion. When dealt melee damage, reduce the first damage taken to 0, then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round. Flanking. Flanking triggers when this card is played from either the leftmost or rightmost position in hand. Cascade. Triggers when played after a card that costs 1 more or 1 less energy. Continuity. Triggers when played after a card of the same type. Types are melee, magic, ranged, divine. Finale. Triggers when played with 2 or fewer cards remaining in hand. Infernal Contract. Life 3. Draw 3 cards.
I don't like this card. It's expensive and I hardly could play it.
Unique. Corrupted item. Rare. Impervious. While impervious, take no damage. When dealt damage on the enemy turn, take no damage and decrease impervious by 1. Corrupted. 4 or more corruptions are present in your deck. Hand and slash or discard pile. Blood. Blood energy. Blood spends your health instead of your energy. Harmony. Dex int 1. Draw a card and gain energy for each effect you are channeling. 0.
Weird
Action.
demonic
Common.
cards. I
Channel.
don't get
A
it.
channeling effect can be extended by 1 round by having at least 1 energy at the end of your turn. Channel cards end when you get interrupted.
I don't know how to use harmonies.
Infernal. Scatter. Enemy status. Enemy status. Player health
I don't know how
61.
to use channel.
Show deck. Current.
I know I
rewards.
can learn it, but you know.
Exploration. Use weapon power. Manage it weapon. Use your weapon power to conjure 1 enemy aura. And rate. Settings. Alchemist. My potions are at least. Strange carving. Strange marks are card. Mini boss matriarch Daisy runner up into the Brightcandle Kennel Club Dog Show. Enemy aura. And raid. Mini boss matriarch. Strange
like
carving. Strange marks are
Daisy
carved onto the trees around you.
maybe.
Alchemist. My potions are at least 47. Player health 61.
I feel like let's take on Boss
Enemy aura.
Garvin,
And rate.
maybe
Settings.
Daisy.
Settings.
If we
Alchemist.
do well
Strange carving.
against
Strange
Boss
marks are carved
Garvin,
onto the
maybe
trees
we'll
around
take
you.
on Daisy.
Bandit markings. Follow the trail. Follow exploration. Player health 61. Enemy aura. And raid. Alchemist. My potions are at least. Mini boss matriarch Daisy runner up into the bandit camp. Looks like you found the bandit's hideout. Bandit den as you search for. Bandit den as you search for. Continue. Bandit den you follow. Approach quietly. Exploration. Player health 61. Show deck. Current. Use weapon power. Manage it. Character info. Player gold 15. Alchemist. My potions are at least. Boss Garvin Greaves a fashionable hat set. Enemy aura. Enraged. Start of turn. Player health 61. Show deck. Use weapon power. Manage it weapon. Use your weapon power to conjure 1 arrow per level.
Okay,
up to 4.
we'll take
At the
on
start
the
of next
Boss
combat.
Garvin.
Alchemist. My potions are at least. Settings.
Hope we can take on Garvin.
Settings.
Again, our special
Settings.
power is not
Mini boss
very
matriarch
effective
Daisy runner
with
up
this
enemy
kind
aura
of,
enraged. Boss
armor
Garvin breeds
that
a
the
fashionable hat
enemies
sets
get.
him apart from the other. Enemy gains enraged enchantment. You gain bonfire enchantment. Enemy gains 64 armor stacks. Enemy gains sanguine riposte enchantment. Enemy gains blood taxes enchantment. Your turn. Blunt arrow. Deal 2 damage. On hit. Inflict 1 dazed. Steel arrow. Deal 3 damage. Ranged conjuration. Arcane arrow. Dispel a random blessing. Deal 3 damage. Ranged conjuration. Rare. Dispel. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand by 1. Magic action. Rare. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure. Short bow. +2. Neutral 1. Deal star 5 star damage. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Prestidigitation. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of every arrow you played this round. Short bow. Phantom volley. Conjure a copy of every arrow you played this round. Arcane arrow. Dispel a random. Enemy has blocked this attack. Steel arrow. Deal. Enemy has blocked this attack. Short bow. +2. Deal star 5 star damage. Flanking. Shoot a random. Enemy has blocked this attack. Skill shot. Phantom volley. Conjure a copy of blunt arrow. Deal. Enemy has blocked this attack. Phantom volley. Conjure. Character info. Phantom volley. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Your next select card. Surge of dexterity. Gain deck. Banner of Valen. In short bow. +1. Short bow. +1. Plain. You gain skill shot enchantment. Player status. Skill shot. Plain bow. Deal star 6 star damage. Gain a random energy. If you have enemy has blocked this attack. Character info. End turn. Character in Phantom volley. Player status. Skill shot. Phantom volley. Conjure a copy of every arrow you played this round. Action. Rare. Character in Arcane arrow. Enemy has blocked this attack. Blunt arrow. Enemy has blocked this attack. Character info. Steel arrow. Enemy has blocked this attack. Player status. Player status. Player status. Skill shot. Foretell. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. You gained 8 bleeding stacks. Enemy playing cards. Sanguine strike. You take 5 damage. You take 8 damage. You gain 5 bleeding stacks. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Enemy heals 12. Your turn. Character info. Trick shot. Incendiary ammo. Neutral 1. Your next 3. Flourishing bow. Block. Neutral 1. Dash. Bonus. Dex 1. You gained 1 evasion stacks. End turn. Player energy. End. Character info. Trick shot. Dex 1. Delvin arrow. Incendiary ammo. You gain incendiary ammo enchantment. Trick shot. Dex 1. Character info. Trick shot. Flourishing bow. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3. Player status. Block. Flourishing bow. Dex. You gain 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gain 5 charm stacks. Player status. Incendiary ammo. Block. Neutral 1. Trick shot. Select card. Frost arrow. Deal. Poison arrow. Deals. Serrated arrow. Serrated arrow. Deal star 8 star damage. Inflict. Character info. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 8 damage. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. You gained 8 barrier stacks. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Character info. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy takes 2 damage. Player status. Incendiary ammo. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Incendiary. Block. Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stacks. Player stat. Player status. Player status. Player status. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Sanguine strike. You block the damage. Lacerating repose. You block the damage. Agua alchemy. Panacea. Enemy heals 2. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Player health 4. Character info. Boots of speed. Short bow. Plus boots of speed. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Deal. Skill shot. Foretell. Poison coating. Surge of player status. Incendiary ammo. Stacks. Surge of intellect. Gain ion. Player status. Player status. Bonfire. Start. Player status. Barrier. Stacks 8. Player status. Boots of speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Player status. Barrier. Stacks 8 when short bow. +1. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Poison coating. Dex 1. This. You gain poison coating enchantment. Player status. Poison coating. Surge of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. End turn. Character info. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Deals. Skill shot. Select card. Profess. Dex int 1. You gain skill shot enchantment. Short bow. +1. Play. Enemy takes 10 damage. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gain 10 barrier stacks. Enemy takes 3 damage. Player status. Poison coating. This combat. Inflict 3 poison whenever you hit with a melee or ranged action.
The barrier
Player
is
status.
really effective.
Player status. Character info. End turn.
Really
Enemy
effective against the traitor.
Enemy playing cards. Lacerating riposte. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage.
Garvin
Lacerating riposte.
doesn't really
Enemy
have
takes
much
1
shot
damage.
against
You block
us
the
when we
damage.
have barrier.
Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Character info. Surge of Dex. Banner of Valen. Int 1. Start of turn. Incendiary ammo. Short bow. Plus trick shot. Dex. Player status. Trick shot. Short bow. Incendiary ammo. Banner of Valen. You gain Banner of Valen enchantment. Short bow. +1. Trick shot. Dex 1. Player status. Banner of trick shot. Short bow. Player status. Poison coating. Player status. Bonfire. Player status. Barrier. Player status. Boots of speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Surge of dexterity. Incendiary ammo. Neutral 1. Your next 3. Short bow. +1. Short bow. Bonus. Trick shot. Dex 1. Player status. Trick shot. Short bow. Incendiary ammo. You gain incendiary ammo enchantment. Short bow. Short bow. Character info. Short bow. Plus short bow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Enemy takes 4 damage. Trick shot. Bonus. Deck short bow. Bonus. Neutral. Trick shot. Player status. Trick shot. Select card. Serrated arrow. Deal. Character info. End turn. Player energy. Show deck. Current cards in deck. 10. Player end turn. Character. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy takes 3 damage. Short bow. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy gain 5 burning stacks. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy takes 4 damage. Player status. Short bow. Player status. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy takes 5 damage. Player status. Banner of Val. Player status. Player status. Banner of Valen. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. You gain 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy playing cards. Sanguine strike. Next. Character info.
Yep. Yeah, Garvin is no match when we had a little magic in our deck. The barrier's really effective against him,
Next.
and I didn't know how much it
You heal 80
was
health. You gain 50 gold.
until
You
I
gain
just
8
saw
gold.
that,
Skip
until I
reward.
just experienced that battle. Headhunter. I guess with Headhunter, take on the last boss, and this pro tip number 6, by the way. Take on the last boss, get your Headhunter benefit, then I can go back and deal with Daisy. Because I don't want to take
Enemy
on Daisy
status.
unless
Phantom
I
volley.
have
Dex
maximum
1.
health.
Conjure a
Because
copy of every arrow
sometimes
you play
she's
this round.
awesome,
Action.
sometimes
Rare.
she's...
Vile Blast. Life 3. Deal 6
Ooh, I could
damage.
get another
Add a malignant.
Phantom
To your
Volley?
deck. Title shift.
That's so
Text int 1.
broken.
Summon a clone. Change the tide. Action. Add Phantom Volley to deck. Garvin Greaves, the leader of the bandit.
Take
Garvin
another
Greaves,
Phantom
continue.
Volley.
Garvin Greaves, luck. Continue.
Yeah.
Garvin Greaves,
I'll
C+,
take part
11
2.
speed. Finish him. Ellipsis. With a fluent strike, you end the bandit's life. His slumped body crumbling to the floor. Address the remaining bandits. Bandits with their former leader dead in the mud. The remaining invite the bandits back as soldiers.
Nah, shut
bandits,
up.
most bandits look at each other and nod. Some more desperate to get out of a clear
Get our
losing
25
situation and happy.
gold.
Continue. Eastern Blightwoods, where to next?
Invite them back as gold for 25 more gold. Always invite them back. Because all the other options are nothing but just flavor.
Explore the area more.
If you invite them back, you get 25
Exploration.
gold.
Use
So
weapon
that
power, manage
is
a weapon. Use your weapon power to conjure 1 arrow per level.
there.
Up to 4. At the start of next combat.
Let's go deal with Daisy.
Character info. Player gold 100s. Leave area. Leave this area. Settings. Settings. Mini boss mate. Enemy aura. Enraged. Start of turn. Game 1. Mini boss matriarch. Settings. Mini boss matriarch Daisy runner up into the bright candle candle. Enemy gains enraged enchantment. You gain bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 54 armor stacks. Enemy gains bloodsent enchantment. Your turn. Boots of speed. Neutral 1. Activate to gain 1. Short bow. +1. Poison coating. Skill shift. Block. New player status. Bonfire. Block. Skill. Poison coating. Dex 1. Short bow. +1. Boots of speed. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage. Flanking. Poison. Skill. Block. Neutral 1. Player status. Bonfire. Player status. Boots of speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Poison coating. Dex 1. I don't have enough energy. Skill shift. 4 tell. Select card. Short bow. +2. Neutral 1. Block. You gain skill shift enchantment. Player status. Skill shift. 4 tell 3. Your next ranged block. Neutral 1. Gain 3. You gain 3 armor stacks. End turn. Character inf. Short bow. +1. Poison coat. Enemy takes 10 damage. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. You gain 10 barrier stacks. Player status. Bonfire. Poison coating. Dex 1. I don't have enough energy. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Blood bite. You take 1 damage. Enemy heals 1. Blood howl. You gain 5 doom stacks. Enemy gains blood howl enchantment. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Character info. Phantom volley. Prestidigitation. Phantom volley. Prestidigitation. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. Inflict 1 jinx the next 2 times your foe plays a card. Plain bow. Deal 3 damage. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy takes 1 damage. Player status. Doom. Banner of Valen. Int 1. I don't have enough energy. Sleeping poison. Inflict. You gain sleeping poison enchantment. Phantom volley. Conjure a cop. Character info. Phantom volley. Banner of Valen. Int 1. Start of turn. Character info. Banner of Valen. Int 1. Player status. Doom. Banner of character info. End turn. Banner of player status. Doom. Player status. Sleeping poison. Player status. Bonfire. Start of player status. Boots of speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Banner of Valen. You gain Banner of Valen enchantment. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Vary a card. Player status. Player status. Player health 79. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Blood bite. You take 5 damage. Enemy heals 5. Thrashing. You take 4 damage. You gained 1 pin stacks. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Surge of intellect. Gain short bow. +1. Dash. Disabled. I can't play this card right. Flourishing bow. Disabled. Dex 1. Gain 1. Short bow. +3. Bonus. Neutral 1. Deal start. Character. Enemy takes 7 damage. Enemy gains 7 poison stacks. Surge of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. Dash. Disabled. Dex. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gained 5 charm stacks. Short bow. +1. Bonus. New dash. Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy gained 2 burning stacks. Player status. Pinned. Stacks 1. Player status. Banner of Valen. Start. Player status. Sleeping poison. Player status. Bonfire. Player status. Boots of speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Dash. Gain 1 evasion. Ambush. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Player status. Focus. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Sleeping poison. Stacks 2 inflict 1 jinx the next 2 times your foe plays a player status. Banner of player status. Pinned. Player health 70. Show deck. Current cards in deck. Player energy. In. 2 STR. 1. End turn. Character info. Player status. Pinned. Character. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Bloodbite. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Bloodhowl. Enemy takes 1 damage. You gain 5 doom stacks. Enemy gains Bloodhowl enchantment. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Trickshot. Dex 1. Delve an arrow. Finale. Conjure a copy. Action. Common. Delve. Select 1 of 3 randomly selected card. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Profess. Dex int 1. Shortbow. Plus sleeping poison. Deck player status. Doom. Sleeping poison. Player status. Sleeping poison. Player status. Focus. Stacks. Enemy status. And rate. Player status. Focus. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Trickshot. Delve an arrow. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Profess. Dex int. Short. Select card. Block. Neutral. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. Deal 8. Block. Prophetic bolt. Short bow. +3. Neutral 1. Sleeping poison. Dex 1. Character info. Trickshot. Delve an arrow. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Short bow. +3. Player status. Short. Trickshot. Delve an arrow. Character info. Trickshot. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a cop. Short bow. +3. Character in. Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy gain 3 charm stacks. Trickshot. Bonus. Phantom volley. Dex. Player status. Phantom. Trickshot. Character info. Trickshot. Select card. Poison arrow. Deal 4. Skylar's arrow. Storm arrow. Deal 2 damage. Skylar's arrow. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of Skylar's arrow. Deal. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gain 3 charm stacks. Phantom volley. Skylar's arrow. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gain 3 charm stacks. Phantom volley. Dex 1. I don't have enough energy. Player status. Banner of Valen. Phantom volley. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Bloodbite. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 7 damage. Enemy deals 3. Bloodhowl. You gain 5 doom stacks. Enemy gains Bloodhowl enchantment. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. You. Shortbow. Plus poison coating. Dex. Skillshot. Foretell. Flourishing bow. Dex. Shortbow. +1. Player status. Doom. Stacks. Shortbow. +1. Flourishing bow. You gain 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gain 5 charm stacks. Player status. Doom. Shortbow. +1. Bonus. Skillshot. Foretell 3. Select card. Phantom volley. Deck. Surge of intellect. Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Surge of intellect. You gain skillshot enchantment. Player status. Doom. Shortbow. +1. Bonus. Neutral 1. Deal star 8 star down. Player status. Doom. Shortbow. Poison coating. Dex 1. I don't have enough energy. Shortbow. +1. Bonus. Character in. Enemy takes 9 damage. Enemy gained 2 burning stacks. You gained 9 barrier stacks. Shortbow. +1. Bonus. Neutral. Poison coat. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gained 1 chain stacks. Storm arrow. Bonus. Enemy takes 1 damage. You gained 1 chain stacks. Poison coating. Dex 1. Character info. Poison coating. Storm arrow. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gained 1 chain stacks. Poison coating. Character info. End turn. Player energy. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Bloodhowl. You gain 5 doom stacks. Enemy gains Bloodhowl enchantment. Thrashing. You block the damage. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Character info. Dash. Plain bow. A dash. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info. Plain bow. Enemy takes 2 damage. Block. Neutral 1. Gain. Prophetic bolt. Dex. Enemy takes 7 damage. Enemy gains 7 doom stacks. Next. Character info.
Okay. That's good. This deck is strong enough to deal with characters like Daisy because her mechanics are really tough. This deck is looking good. We are moving here. But, you know, I don't know. We'll see. This is really the second stage. So do we take on the swamp or do we go to the weird places, you know? So I don't know. I think we take on the swamp, maybe look into some enchantments maybe, or we just keep upgrading our short bow. Now that we've screwed up our whole deck and we have less short bows in our deck than we normally would have, maybe that was a good move. Cutting our short
player
bows
gold
down
100.
to 4
Enemy status. Enraged. Settings.
Really hasn't hurt
enemy
us
status.
very
Bloodhound.
much.
Player,
you know?
player health 60. Player health 60. Show deck. Next. You gain 8 gold. Skip rewards. Enemy status. Drain health. Int 1. Deal 4 damage. Corrupt. Starter. Deal 1 damage. Improved by focus. Play 10 starters. Add a revelation to your deck. Ranged action. Common. Focus. At the start of the turn, draw an additional card if you have 5 or more focus. Revelation. Revelations offer incredibly powerful and unique effects.
I want a revelation, so maybe this is experiment deck day. I don't think I'll ever get 10 starters off, but if I do, I'll get a revelation.
Eldritch
I don't know
Flame.
what a revelation
In 3,
does.
deal 2 damage for each of your
and does it
corruptions.
stay
0.
in your deck?
Add drain
I
health to
guess
deck.
we won't find out until we do it.
Add starter to deck. Exploration.
I'm
Settings.
going to play with
Settings.
Start Arts and see what happens. Might as well have fun. We're here to have fun, right?
Settings.
You know,
Dead
maybe
end
go to
obstacle. Alchemist, my potions are at least. Leave area, leave this area, and venture. Alchemist, my potions are at least 47% safe. Leave area, leave this area, and venture forth. Dead end and obstacle blocks. Press to continue.
We don't need any
Reikindle was founded by the
stuff.
Radiant Militia as a rallying band. Reikindle was founded by the Exploration. Settings. Settings. Consul Evelyn, the commander of Reikindle Fortress.
Go get our
Maribeth
75
Evelyn, the
gold.
consul. Report your success. Maribeth Evelyn, continue. You gain 50. How is the war progress? Maribeth Evelyn, continue. Maribeth Evelyn, continue. Maribeth Evelyn, who is this Dawn? Maribeth Evelyn, why are they so? Maribeth Evelyn, why isn't the plan? Maribeth Evelyn, continue. Maribeth Evelyn, continue. Maribeth Evelyn, ask about the gilded summon. Maribeth Evelyn, ask about the Maribeth Evelyn, the demons seem nearly endless. We ask about the plan. Maribeth Evelyn, continue. Maribeth Evelyn is the. Aren't you looking for this champ? Maribeth Evelyn, where was the champion? Maribeth Evelyn, despite my advice against such, you want me to find him? Maribeth Evelyn, do you think they are still? Maribeth Evelyn, we don't. What do I do once I find? Maribeth Evelyn, report back. I'll find this Dawnbringer. Maribeth Evelyn, I don't know what. Continue. You gain 25 gold. Maribeth Evelyn is for the lead. Exploration. Use weapon power. Manish at weapon. Use your weapon power to conjure 1 arrow per character info. Player gold 200. Blacksmith, the fire still burned right inside the workshop.
Good money. Wow, we have a lot of money. We could do with 150 plus. With 250, we can do 2 enchantments, which is really strong. Gets the card out of our deck, makes us ultra strong. I think that is where we might go for it, simply because we're so strong right now. We might be strong enough to make it to. We might be strong enough to get through the swamps and maybe go a little deeper. And in that case, we need to go make friends with Baldwin. And if you make friends with Baldwin in the swamp, which is the swamps are hard, but if you can get through the swamps, you'll get Baldwin and he'll give you some enchantments, which could be great. I mean, I'd probably put poison on. I'll take something stronger if I have it. Again, it's possible. This deck could go. This deck's not going to beat
looks more
the
like a
end
mage.
of the
Merchant,
game.
have a look at our wares.
It just
Prep,
doesn't
settings.
have what it takes. But
Merchant, have a look at Reikindle in this Shabian looks more like a makeshift infirmary. Merchant, have a look at our wares. Friend. Reikindle merchant, you notice us.
We
Continue.
might as well look at the mage.
Julius,
I like to see
show
what
me
the
your wares.
merchant has.
Refresh stock costs 1 fatter Vanish costs 10. Abracadabra Vanish costs 10. Abracadabra costs 10. Dex 1. Draw a card. It costs no energy. Perform 1 utility. Common. Perform. Increase your current performance by X. Or start a new performance. Charged slice costs 10. Deal 3 damage. This damage is improved by 1 for each of your decks. Upgradable melee. Common. Spellcraft costs 10. Conjure. Charged slice costs 10. Deal 3 damage. This damage is improved by 1 for each of your decks. Upgradable melee. Common. Upgradable. This card can be upgraded and improves the card in unusual ways. Spellcraft costs 10. Conjure a magic action. If you have focus, conjure an additional 1 magic. Chaos armor costs 10. Imp STR1. Gain 3 armor. Corrupted. Inflict a random hex utility. Common. Armor. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack of. Water shaping costs 10. Dex int 1. Prophetic bolt costs 10. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Inflict doom equal to the damage dealt. When foretold. Add 5 damage magic. Common. Reaping strike costs 10. Dex STR2. Hungering strike costs 20. Dex refresh stock costs 1 fatta shirt. You lose 1 fatta shirts. Julius, I'll show you the special stock. Close merchant. Cleave, reclick, fun, imp, center, faith healing costs 10. Spellburn costs 10. Daggerstorm costs 20. Tripwire costs 10. Tripwire costs 10. Dex 1. Upgrade all snares by 1. Then move a card from your foe's deck to the Daggerstorm costs 20. Dex 2. Draw 3 cards. Gain Dex for every basic attack drawn utility. Spellburn costs 10. Int 1. Faith healing costs 10. Imp STR1. Gain 2 health and holy. Firecast divine. Common. Firecast. A card with Firecast displayed in Spellburn. Faith healing costs 10. Imp STR1. Gain 2 health and holy. Firecast divine. Common. Firecast. A card with Firecast displayed and moved into the discard. Center self costs 10. Dex int 1. Gain 3 focus. Draw a card utility. Common. Impending doom costs 20. Dex int 1. This combat. Inflict doom equal to your focus. 0. At the start of your turn. Channel utility. Uncommon. Doom. At the end of turn. Take 1 damage for each stack of doom. Decrease doom by 1 each time an action is played.
Ooh.
Channel. A channeling effect can be extended by 1 round by having
That's
at least
a
1 energy at the
nice-
end of your turn.
it's a
Channel cards
nice
end when
way
you
to
get into
take care-
centers. Impending
nice
doom
way to
costs
take
20.
advantage
Dex int
of
1.
focus.
This combat. Inflict doom equal to your focus. 0. At the start of your turn. Channel utility. Uncommon. Doom. At the end of turn. Take 1 damage for each stack of doom. Decrease doom by 1 each time an action is played. Channel. A channeling effect can be extended by 1 round by having at least 1 energy at the end of your turn. Channel cards end when you get interrupted.
Yeah, that doom would be nice. It'd be nice to have that lock it back and then start producing that focus and then start hitting them with that. That's pretty good. Ooh. That's a lot of
Center self costs. Impending doom costs 20. Dex int 1. This
just
combat.
damage
Funhouse costs 40. Dex int
going
1.
off,
Summon a
you know?
clone. This turn, when you summon any number of clones, add a terror to your foe's deck utility. Rare. Terror. On draw. Gain left brace. Round number. Star difficulty right brace doom. Inflicts difficulty additional doom for every turn that has passed. Aquatic clone. After you play a basic attack, make another. Clones are dispersed after making an attack or taking damage. Channel. Reclaim costs 10. Spend 1 soul to return a card from your discard pile to your hand.
I
Reclaim costs
gotta
20.
play with
Dex
these
STR1.
clones
Make a basic
one day.
attack. Flanking. Conjure a free basic attack. Upgraded by the last damage dealt utility. Uncommon. Flanking. Flanking triggers when this card is played from either the leftmost or rightmost position in hand.
Cleave could be interesting. I don't think I'm going to be running that though. But it does some work and it
Close
gets
merchant.
upgraded.
Exploration.
Yeah,
Player
it's
goal 200.
interesting. Don't think I'm going to run
Leave
that
area leave
though.
bright kindle in this shabby and looks more like blacksmith. The fire still burned bright inside the
Good
workshop.
cards, just fun cards. I think
Settings.
I might
fire still
save
burned
my
bright inside
money
the
for
bright kindle. Leave area
enchanting.
leave bright kindle
I
and
think
venture
I'm
forth.
gonna do that.
Bright kindle gates as you approach. Not yet. Leave. I am ready. Player. Emberwild Heights. Siege of Shadows. Venture into the brutal woodlands. Emberwild Heights. Noxlide Swamp. Core. Travel to the damp and unforgiving swamp. Rifide Ramparts. Tribes of Twilight. Noxlide Swamp. Player gold. Press to continue.
We'll go to the swamps.
Noxlide Swamp. The thick fog makes it. Noxlide Swamp. The thick fog makes it hard to navigate the treacherous ground while alone. The trail of the champion. 5 periods. Trail of the champion. 5 periods. The mysterious Noxlide Swamp is mired in a thick impenetrable. Blighted warrior. The smell betrays its presence before its exploration. Player gold 200. Player gold 200.
All right, these are going to be really hard enemies. All of them are big. These are some of the
Mini
bigger
boss wandering slime
enemies
is
to
hammers.
appear.
Shrine A
So
strange
now
statue
these
stands
are
out from its surroundings.
really
Festering
long,
shambler mossy
drawn-out
area
fights.
status. Not festering Shrine A strange statue stands out from its surroundings. Festering Shrine of commerce A carving sculpted from marble of the pure. Examine the shrine. Offer a card. Take 10 damage. Offer a card. Take 20 damage. Offer a card. Take 10. Offer a card. Examine the shrine. Shrine of commerce. The shrine allows you to transform a card into a different card of the
Forgot
same
what
color and same
commerce
rarity.
does.
Offer a card. Select card. Banner of Valen. Into.
Oh, let's
Start
do
of
that.
turn.
Yeah, we
Gain
have a
INT and 1
couple cards
focus.
we wanna get rid of.
Artifact. Legendary. Focus.
Let's see
At the
what
start
we
of the
wanna get
turn,
rid
draw
of.
an additional card if you have 5 or more focus. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Action. Comment. Select card. Surge a stone. Neutral 1. This combat.
I don't
Gain
like
1
this
momentum
one.
whenever
We're
you
gonna
play a
get
search
rid of
card.
this one.
Upgradable.
Let's give him this
Heavy.
card.
Artifact. Common. Momentum. Whenever you have 5 or more momentum, remove all stacks and draw a card. Heavy. Heavy cards do not get reshuffled after your deck reaches 0 cards. Upgradable. This card can be upgraded and improves the card in unusual ways. Utility belt. Neutral 2. Activate to draw a card and restore 1 durability of all other equipment. 2 durability. Equipment. Common.
Well, we didn't get the
First aid
upgrade.
kit. Neutral 1. Conjure 2 bandages. Charges. 1/1. Item. Common. Bandage. 1 use.
I
Gain.
guess we
Healing 2.
wasted
Health
that
and remove all bleeding.
legendary.
Persistent. First aid kit. Neutral. Utility. Surge a stone. Neutral 1. This combat.
Yep,
Gain
we
1
just
momentum whenever
wasted
you
that
play a search card.
legendary.
Upgradable. Heavy. Artifact. Common. Momentum. Whenever you have 5 or more momentum, remove all stacks and draw a card. Heavy. Heavy cards do not get reshuffled after your deck reaches 0 cards. Upgradable. This card can be upgraded and improves the card in unusual ways. Utility belt. Neutral 2. Activate to draw a card and restore 1
we
durability
just
of all other
screwed this
equipment. 2
hand.
durability.
We just screwed this
Equipment.
deck up.
Common. Surge a utility belt. Neutral 2. Activate to draw a card and restore 1 durability of all other equipment. 2 durability. First aid kit. Neutral 1. Conjure 2 bandages. Charges. 1/1. Item. Common. Bandage. 1 use. Gain. Healing 2. Health and remove all bleeding. Persistent.
The bandage is the only good
Utility
one.
belt.
It's
Surge a stone.
kinda
Utility.
weak,
First
though.
aid kit.
Instead of
Neutral
getting
1.
in the way of our
Conjure 2
short
bandages.
bows.
Charges.
Wow.
Card added. Card obtained. Short bow. +1. Boots of speed. Neutral. Shrine of commerce. The statue
guess
accepts your hand and leave.
We'll take that.
Exploration. Setting. Area status. Noxious fog. Stacks. Settings. Area status. Lost ranger this way.
I guess we learned our
Ellipsis.
lesson.
Not
Trying to
like
get
shaman wicked but
greedy.
wandered into our opportunity treasure. Traps or opportunity. Font of purity. A small basin of water. Font of purity. A small basin of. Drink the water. Bottle the water. Leave. Bottle the water. Card added. Card obtained. Short bow. +1. Boots of speed. Warriors lock. Short bow. Conjure arrow. Short bow. Banner of Valen. Warriors locket. Arcanist locket. First aid kit. Panacea. 1. Exploration. Setting. Area status. Noxious fog. Stacks 1. Settings. Area status. Opportunity treasure. Traps or opportunity treasure. Enemy gains noxious fog enchantment. You gain bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 24 armor stacks. Enemy gains first strike enchantment. Enemy gains wealthy enchantment. Enemy gains digest enchantment. Enemy gains retreat enchantment. You gain 1 poison stacks. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Consume card. Your turn. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Reduce trick shot. Prestidigitation. You take 1 damage. Trick shot. Dex 1. Panacea. 1 use. Skill shot. Foretell 3.
Okay.
Select card. Poison coating. Dex 1. Short bow. +3. Skill. You gain skill shot enchantment. Player status. Skill shot. Player status. Bonfire. Player status. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Trick shot. Delvin arrow. Panacea. Skill shot. Foretell. Player status. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Your next. Panacea. 1 use. Trick shot. Delvin arrow. Finale. Select card. Arcane arrow. Dispel. Poison arrow. Serrated arrow. Panacea. 1 use. Cleanse and affliction. Serrated arrow. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Your next. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 8 damage. You gained 8 barrier stacks. Enemy gained 2 bleeding stacks. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Skill shot. 4. Select card. Short bow. +3. Carrot. You gain skill shot enchantment. Panacea. 1 U. Player status. Panacea. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Consume card. Player health 62. Your turn. Starter. Deal start. Banner of Valor. Starter. Deal star 2 star damage. Improved by focus. Play 10 starters. Add a revelation to your deck. Ranged action. Common.
Oh,
Focus.
our
At the
first
start of the
starter.
turn. Draw in a banner of starter. Enemy takes 2 damage. You gain 2 barrier stacks.
We need
You gain
to
starter
improve it by
enchantment. Enemy
focus.
takes 2 damage. Character in Banner of Valen. In 2. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus. Artifact. I don't have enough energy. Surge of dexterity. Gain dash. Dex 1. Gain 1.
We didn't
banner
lose
of
our
Valen.
banner.
I don't have enough energy.
That's weird.
Dash. Dex 1. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of every player status. Phantom short bow. Bonus. Phantom volley. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy takes 1 damage. Player status. Starter. Stacks 1 deal. Damage 1. Phantom volley. Dash. Dex 1. Gain 1. Banner of Valen. Dash. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Banner of Valen. I don't have enough energy. Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Consume card. Player health 62. Your turn.
I thought we lost our
+1.
legendary.
Neutral 1. Deal star. Boots of speed. Neutral 1. Short bow. +2. Neutral 1. Perfect. First aid kit. Neutral 1. Conjure 2 bandages. Charges. 1/1. Item. Common. Perfect. First aid kit. Neutral 1. Player status. Starter. Stacks 1. Player status. Bonfire. Player status. Starter. Stacks 1 deal. Damage 1+. My. Status. Focus. 3 right brackets. Damage. Improved by focus. Play 10 starters. Add a revelation to your deck. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Barrier. Stacks 10 wind. Player status. Boots of speed. Stack. You gained 1 haste stacks. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Short bow. +2. Profess. Dex int 1. First. Select card. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. Deal 8 damage. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. Poison coating. Dex 1. First aid kit. Neutral 1. Conjure 2 bandages. Player status. Starter. Stat. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Short bow. +2. First aid kit. Neutral. Player status. First. Short bow. +2. Neutral 1. Deal. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Short bow. Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy gain 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy takes 2 damage. Character info. Short bow. +2. Bonus. New. First aid kit. Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy takes 3 damage. Character info. First aid kit. Neutral 1. Conjure 2 bandages. Charges. 1/1. Player status. Starter. Stacks 1 deal. Player status. Bond. Player status. Starter. Stacks 1. Bandage. 1 U. You heal 2 health. Bandage. 1 U. Players. Bandage. You heal 2 health. Player status. Player status. Player status. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Next. Enemy playing cards. Character info. Player goal 200. Character in next.
That starter is going to be really hard to pop off.
Use weapon power managed. Campsite aid brief respite from the perils of adventure. Player health 66. Show deck. Use weapon power managed. Show deck.
We might
cards
be
in deck.
removing a
21.
card. Let's see what we can
Use
get
weapon
rid of.
power managed. Show deck. Banner of Valen. In 2. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus utility. Legendary. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of Prestidigitation. Int 1. Reduce the cost of all cards in Boots of Speed. Neutral 1. Active. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Dash. Dex 1. First aid kit. Neutral 1. Conjure 2 bandages. Charges. 1/1 Flourishing bow. Dex 1. Panacea. 1 use. Cleanse. Poison coating.
Yeah,
Dex
first
1.
aid kit's gonna go.
Dex int 1. Short bow. +1. Neutral. Short bow. Short bow. Short bow. Skill shot. 4 tell 3. Skill shot. Starter. Deal 1 damage. Improved by focus. Play 10. Surge of dexterity. Gain. Surge of intellect. Trick shot. Dex 1. Close deck list. Trick shot.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Short bow.
Where did that card go? Anyway, maybe we're going to get rid of...
Poison coating. Panacea. 1 use. Cleanse and affliction. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. Inflict 5 charmed. Finale. First aid kit. Neutral 1. Dash. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. Dash. Dash. First aid. First aid. Short bow.
I'm going to get rid of first aid kit.
Skill shot. Skill shot. Starter. Surge of dexterity. Surge of intellect. Trick shot. Close deck list. Close deck list. Show deck. Current card. Campsite aid brief respite from the player health 66. Campsite aid brief respite from the perils of adventure. Player goal 200.
Well, we could keep those first aid kits for in case we do get a really nasty bleed. That is possible.
Character in player goal 200. Campsite aid brief respite from the perils. Campsite aid brief. Campfire aid.
They're just in the way.
Select card. Banner of Valen. Boots of speed. Dash. Dex.
I think I just
First
should
aid
get
kit.
rid of them.
Neutral 1. Card removed. Card destroyed. Exploration. Area status. Notches. Settings. Area status. Shrine. A strange statue stands out from its surroundings. Shrine.
just in my way.
Shrine of stability. You spot a worn statue at the wayside. Inspect the shrine. Shrine of stability. Shrine of stability adds reliable to a card. Cards
more
with reliable ignore their
shrines.
ambush. Bloodlust. Cascade. Continuity. Finale. Flanking. Flow and frenzy conditions.
Oh, this is not bad.
Inspect the shrine. Offer a card. Select card.
Oh, this is
Banner of
good
Valen.
because we can
In
put
2.
this on
Start of
trick
turn.
shot.
Gain INT and 1 focus. Artifact. Legendary. Banner of Valen. Int 2. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus. Artifact. Legendary. Focus. At the start of the turn, draw an additional card if you have 5 or more focus. Boots of Speed. Neutral 1. Activate to gain 1 haste and dash. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. Flourishing Bow. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. Panacea. 1 use. Phantom Volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of every arrow you play this round. Action. Rare. Plain Bow. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Gain a random energy. If you have Dex INT SDR Holy, transform into Rainbow. Ranged action. Uncommon. Rainbow. Deal. Damage 6 damage. Conjure an arrow for each shade of your energy. Poison Coating. Dex 1. This combat. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Profess. Dex int 1. Conjure 3 prophetic bolts into your deck. Then foretell 3. Action. Common. Foretell. Look at the top X cards of your deck. Put one on top, and the others at the bottom of your deck. Prophetic Bolt. Deal. Damage 3 plus. Temp value. 3 right brackets. Damage. Inflict doom equal to the damage dealt. When foretold, add 5 damage. Short Bow. Plus 1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage. Flank. Short Bow. Short Bow. Short Bow. Plus skill shift. Foretell 3. Your next ranged attack critical hits. Gain barrier for each damage it dealt. Action. Common. Critical hit. Critical hits deal double damage. Skill shift. 4. Star Dirt. Deal 1 damage. Improved by focus. Play 10 Star Dirts. Add a revelation to your deck. Ranged action. Common. Focus. At the start of the turn, draw an additional card if you have 5 or more focus. Revelation. Revelations offer incredibly powerful and Surge of Dexterity. Gain Surge of Intellect. Trick Shift. Dex 1. Delvin Arrow. Finale. Trick Shift. Dex Surge of Intellect. Trick Shift. Card modified. Short Bow. Plus 1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage. Flanking. Shrine of Stability. You place the card in between. Lead. Exploration. Player gold 200. Player gold 200. Alchemist. My potions are at least 47. Player gold 200. Alchemist. Campsite. A brief respite from the perils of Advent. Blighted Warrior. The smell betrays its presence. Player health 66. Alchemist. My potions are at least. Player gold 200. Character info. Use weapon power mana. Show deck.
We're doing good. Let's heal up.
Use weapon power mana. Character info. Player gold 200. Alchemist. My potions are at least. Campsite. A brief respite from. Campsite. A brief. Campfire. A warm fire and remove a card. Heal 20%. You heal 16 health. Exploration. Area status. Noxious fog. Inflict. Settings. Area status. Merchant. Have a look at our wares. Friend. Blighted Warrior. The smell betrays its presence before it's in. Blighted Warrior. The smell. Enemy gains Noxious Fog enchantment. You gain Bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 58 armor stacks. Enemy gains Undead enchantment. Your turn. Short Bow. Plus 3. Neutral 1. Skill shift.
Deal with these warriors.
Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Boots of Speed. Neutral 1. Dash. Bonus. Dex 1. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Bury a card. Dash. Dex. I don't have enough energy. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Boots of Speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Player status. Bonfire. Start. Player status. Boots of Speed. Player status. Player status. Bonfire. Dash. Dex. I don't have enough energy. Player health 80. Short Bow. Plus 3. Bonus. Skill shift. Foretell. Select card. Surge of Intellect. Gain INT. Panacea. 1 use. Short Bow. Plus 2. Short Bow. Plus plain. You gain skill shift enchantment. Dash. Dex 1. Gain 1. I don't have enough energy. Plain Bow. Dex int 1. Enemy has blocked this attack. Player status. Skill shift. Dash. Dex 1. Short Bow. Plus 3. Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Retaliating Strike. You take 6 damage. Ratio. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Your turn. Player health 74. Skill shift. Short Bow. Plus 1. Deal. Skill shift. 4. Short Bow. Phantom Volley. Dex 1. Profess. Dex int 1. Requested. Select card. Poison Coating. Dex 1. This combat. Inflict 3. Trick shift. Dex 1. Short Bow. Plus Short Bow. Plus Trick shift. Poison Coating. Dex. Trick shift. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand. Players. Prestidigitation. Character info. Skill shift. 4. Select card. Trick shift. Dex 1. Delvin Arrow. Banner of Valen. Int 2. Start of turn. Trick shift. Short Bow. Plus 1. Deal Phantom Volley. Conjure a copy of every arrow. Short Bow. Plus 1. Bonus. Character info. Short Bow. Phantom Volley. Conjure a copy of every arrow you. Player status. Skill. Phantom Volley. Short Bow. Plus 1. Character info. Short Bow. Phantom. Enemy takes 10 damage. You gain 10 barrier stacks. Player status. Bonfire. Phantom Volley. Conjure a copy of every arrow you play this round. Action. Player status. Bonfire. Serrated Arrow. Plus 1. Enemy takes 5 damage. Player status. Bonfire. Start. Player status. Player status. Bonfire. Player status. Boot. Player. Character info. End turn. Player status. Player status. Boots of Speed. Stacks 2 activate to gain 1. Player status. Barrier. Stacks 10 when dealt damage. The player health 74. Show death. Player energy. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Ray shield. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Blight Strike. You block the damage. Your turn. Player health 74. Prophetic Bolt. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Inflict doom. Surge of Intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. Panacea. 1 U. Prophetic Bolt. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Player status. Bonfire. Prophetic Bolt. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Player status. Boots of Speed. Stacks 2 act. You gained 1 haste stacks. Prophetic Bolt. Deal 3 damage. Enemy has blocked this attack. Star Dirt. Deal 2 damage. Enemy has blocked this attack. You gain Star Dirt enchantment. Prophetic Bolt. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gain 2 doom stacks. Panacea. 1 use. Player status. Star Dirt. Panacea. Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Ray shield. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Ray shield. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Your turn. Player health 74. Poison coating. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Deal start. Poison coating. This combat. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Banner of Valen. Into. You gain Banner of Valen enchantment. Surge of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. Poison coating. You gain poison coating enchantment. Surge of dexterity. The character info. Short bow. +1. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Player status. Poison coating. This player status. Banner of Valen. Start of turn. Player status. Starter. Stacks 1 deal. Damage 1. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Boots of speed. Stacks. You gained 1 haste stacks. Player status. Focus. Stacks 2 with this. Short bow. +1. Short bow. Enemy has blocked this attack. Player status. Poison coating. Short bow. Player stat. Enemy has blocked this attack. Enemy gained 2 frozen stacks. Player stat. Character info. Player status. Poison coating. This combat. Character in. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Retaliating strike. You block the damage. Blight strike. You take 3 damage. You gain 5 poison stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Player. Starter. Deal 4 damage. Improved by focus. Play 10 starters. Add a revelation to your deck. Panacea. Starter. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison. Profess. Conjure 3 You take 1 damage. Select card. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of every arrow you played this round. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Reduce the cost of all cards in short bow. Prestidigitation. You take 1 damage. Short bow. +3. Bonus. Neutral 1. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy gain 3 charm stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Panacea. 1 used. Player status. Poison. Stacks 1 after. Panacea. You take 1 damage. You heal 2 health. Player status. Poison coating. This combat. Player status. Banner of Valen. Start. Player status. Player status. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Blight strike. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 5 damage. You gain 5 poison stacks. Blight strike. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 5 damage. You gain 5 poison stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. I've reached my maximum energy. Dash. Bonus. Dex. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 evasion. I've reached my maximum energy. Plain bow. Dex int 1. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Player status. Poison. Stack. Prophetic bolt. Dex. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 doom stacks. Skill shift. Foretell 3. You take 1 damage. Select card. Surge of intellect. Gain iron. Short bow. +1. You gain skill shift enchantment. Player status. Poison. Prophetic bolt. Dex. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 doom stacks. Player status. Skill shift. Player status. Poison. Stacks 5 after play. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Retaliating strike. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Raise shield. Enemy takes 1 damage. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Enemy takes 4 damage. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. I've reached my maximum energy. Dash. Bonus. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 evasion stack. I've reached my maximum energy. Profess. Dex int 1. Conjure 3. You take 1 damage. Select card. Surge of intellect. Gain INT and 1 skill shift. Foretell 3. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Reduce plain bow. Dex prestidigitation. You take 1 damage. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Deal. You take 1 damage. Enemy has blocked this attack. Character info. Short bow. +3. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 10 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gain 10 barrier stacks. You gained 1 chain stacks. Player status. Poison coating. Surge of dexterity. Player status. Poison coating. This short bow. Bonus. Player status. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 2 burning stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Player status. Poison coating. This player status. Banner of Val. Player status. Poison coating. This combat. Character info. Player status. Banner of Valen. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus. Player status. Starter. Stacks 2 deal. Player status. Player status. Poison coating. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Retaliating strike. Next. Character info. Next. Level up. Pick a talent. Reroll button for greater dexterity.
Surprise.
Select greater dexterity gain plus. Reroll button for greater intellect. Select greater intellect gain. Reroll button for energized. Select energized gain double your normal energy on the first round of every combat. Reroll button for energized. 2 rerolls remaining. Select mobility when you gain evasion. Gain 2 haste. You are immune to slow. Reroll button for mobility. 1 rerolls remaining. Select collector whenever you add a card to your deck. Gain 5 health and 5 gold. Reroll button for collector. 0 rerolls remaining. Select greater strength gain +1 strength. You gain select greater intellect gain. Select greater strength gain +1 strength. You gain SDR for each point of select greater dexterity gain +1 dexterity. You gain dex for each point of dexterity at the start of your turn. You gain 10 gold. Skip rewards. Character info. Player gold 210. Player gold 210. Area status. Enemy status. Storm bolt. Int 1. Deal 4 damage. Continuity. Conjure a zap. Empower. Shapeless mastery. Dex int 1. Discard your hand and shuffle your discard pile into your deck. Then draw 3 cards. Action. Uncommon.
This one, I don't know what this one's for.
Dash. Dex 1.
Some kind of weird deck
ambush. Gain dex stacks.
Strategy.
Action. Common. Evasion. When dealt melee damage. Reduce the first damage taken to 0. Then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever. Shapeless. Dash. Add Stormbolt to deck.
I'll take
Add Shapeless Master.
dash.
Add dash to deck.
Dash
Setting.
is
Exploration.
really good.
Settings. Area status. Noxious fog. Stacks 1 inflict. Area settings. Area
Dash is
status.
really good.
A torn cloth. You spot a piece of cloth. Alchemist, my potions are at least 40. Blacksmith, the fire still burned right inside the workshop. Alchemist, my potions are at least 40. Torn cloth. You spot a piece of cloth dangling from it.
Blacksmith,
Torn
I
cloth. You
would
spot
do,
shred
but
of cloth.
I'm
You
gonna be
spot.
doing some
Continue.
enchanting.
Shred of cloth as you approach. Defend yourself. Enemy gains Noxious Fog enchantment. You gain Bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 34 armor stacks. Enemy gains Ethereal enchantment. You gained 1 poison stacks. Your turn. Player status. Poison. Stacks 1 after playing a card. Take 1 damage. Then decrease poison by 1 when gaining health. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Trick shot. Bonus. Dash. Bonus. Dex 1. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Banner of Valen. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Your next player status. Skill shot. Banner of Valen. Int 2. Start of turn. I don't have enough energy. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Your next ranged attack critical hits. Select card. Short bow. +3. Carrot. You gain skill shot enchantment. Trick shot. Bonus. Select card. Serrated arrow. Deals surge of dexterity. Gain dex and conjure. Serrated arrow. Surge of dexterity. Serrated arrow. Deal star 8 star. Banner of Valen. Int. Serrated arrow. Deal short bow. Serrated arrow. Short bow. Bonus. Character and enemy has blocked this attack. You gained 1 chain stacks. Serrated arrow. Deal Banner of Valen. Serrated character info. Serrated arrow. Banner of Valen. Serrated arrow. Deal star 8. Enemy takes 8 damage. You gained 8 barrier stacks. Enemy gained 2 bleeding stacks. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 2 bleeding stacks. Enemy takes 2 damage. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Banner of Valen. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Your turn. Player health 52. Boots of speed. Neutral 1. Activate to dash. Bonus. Short bow. Surge of intellect.
8 brain
Gain
pain.
iron. Flourishing bow. Dex. Player status. Player status. Brain pain. At the end your turn. Player status. Brain pain. Flourishing bow. Player status. Brain pain. Player status. Bonfire. Start of player status. Barrier. Stacks 8. Player status. Boots of speed. Stacks. You gained 1 haste stacks. Dash. Gain 1 evasion. Ambush. Short bow. +2. Neutral. Surge of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. Player status. Brain pain. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gained 5 charm stacks. End turn. Character info. Dash. Gain 1 evasion. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Player status. Brain. Short bow. +2. Player. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gained 2 burning stacks. Enemy takes 3 damage. Character info. Player status. Player status. Brain pain. Player. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Enemy takes 2 damage. Your turn. Player health 52. Plain bow. Deal 3 damage. Gain a red starter. Deal 2 damage. Skill shot. Foretell short bow. +1 for poison coating. Dex 1. This combat. In player status. Poison coating. You gain poison coating enchantment. Plain bow. Deal starter. Deal skill shot. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Player status. Brain pain. At player status. Brain pain. At the end. Player status. Poison coating. This player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Barrier. Stacks 8 when dealt damage. Take player status. Boots of speed. Stacks. You gained 1 haste stacks. Plain bow. Deal 3 damage. Gain a random starter. Deal 2. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gain starter enchantment. Enemy takes 2 damage. Short bow. +1. Player status. Haste. Short bow. Skill shot. Plain bow. Skill shot. Select card. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure. Short. You gain skill shot enchantment. Player status. Focus. Stacks. Short bow. Plain bow. Character info. Plain bow. Deal star 6 star damage. Short bow. +1. Bonus. New character in. Enemy takes 10 damage. Enemy gain 2 burning stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gain 10 barrier stacks. Enemy takes 1 damage. End turn. Character in. Plain bow. Deal 3 enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Player status. Focus. Stacks 1 at the start of the player status. Haste. Stacks 1 reduce the cost. Player status. Focus. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. Enemy takes 1 damage. You gain brain pain enchantment. Brain pain. Enemy takes 1 damage. You gain brain pain enchantment. Enemy takes 4 damage. Your turn. Surge of dexterity. I've reached my prestidigitation. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand by trick shot. Bonus. Delvinero. Finale. Banner of Valen. Int 1. You gain Banner of Valen enchantment. Player status. Focus. Dash. Gain 1. You gained 1 evasion stack. Surge of dexterity. Trick shot. Bonus. Trick shot. Bonus. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Character info. Short bow. Trick shot. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. You gained 1 chain stacks. Player status. Focus. Stacks 1 at the start. Trick shot. Character info. Trick shot. Select card. Poison arrow. Storm arrow. Deal. Storm arrow. Skylar. Poison arrow. Deal 4 damage. Inflict poison equal to area status. Player status. Focus. Stacks 1 at player status. Evade. Player status. Focus. Stacks 1 at the start of the poison arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks. End turn. Character info. Poison arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks. Player status. Evade. Player status. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Sparklight. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Sparklight. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Enemy takes 4 damage. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. I've reached my maximum energy. Dash. Bonus. You gained 1 evasion stacks. I've reached my maximum. Started. Deal 3 damage. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Player status. Banner of Valen. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gained 5 charm stacks. End turn. Character in short bow. +2. Bonus. New surge of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. Short bow. +2. Bonus. Player status. Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Next. Character info. Player gold 210.
I'm
Character
not having
info.
any problem
Next.
with energy production.
You gain 4
so
gold.
that's,
Get rewards. Area status.
good.
Enemy status. Notches. Water wall. Dex int 1. Searing ray. Int 1. Dark power. Int 1. Gain INT. Draw 2 cards. Add a malignance to your deck. Action. Enemy status. Notches fog. Area status. Player health 52. Show deck. Current. Skip rewards. Character
nothing
skip
good.
rewards. Shred of cloth as you are ready to. Shred of cloth as you are ready. Inspect the piece of cloth. Shred of cloth. The gold and white cloth. Lead. Exploration.
wanting me to
Use
play
weapon
a
power managed
clone
weapon.
deck.
Use weapon power managed weapon. You lost ranger this way. I think. Alchemist my potions are opportunity treasure. Traps or alchemist my potion. Windy hillock howling wind sweep across the. Find shelter. Continue into the storm. Windy hillock shards of sand and dust cut into your exposed face and hands. Grit embed. Continue. Exploration. Setting. Area status. Notches fog. Stacks 2 inflict. Area special. Settings. Area status. Stray light. A faint green light draws you close. Alchemist my potions are at least 4. Merchant have a look at our wares. Friend. Alchemist my potions are at least 40. Merchant have a look at our restriction costs 10. Dex 1. Delvinero. Gathering storm costs 10. Int 1. Deal 4 damage. Infusion costs 20. Int 1. This turn, your magic actions deal 3 extra damage, and 3 more for every attunement you trigger. Attune utility. Uncommon. Attune. Landsmeet costs 40. Int STR 1. Delve a treaty. The chosen effect is repeated for each banner you control. 0 Aura of Corruption. Landsmeet costs 40. Int STR 1. Delve a treaty. The chosen effect is repeated for each banner you control. 0 utility. Rare.
This is weird. I don't understand how banners work, but it could work on, when you go to that area where they're the ramparts, I think you deal with banners. I don't know how else.
Fusion card. Landsmeet costs 40. Int STR 1.
But if you
Delve a
control
treaty.
banners,
The chosen effect is repeated for
you'll
each
get
banner you
bonuses
control.
from
0
this
utility.
one.
Rare.
I do have a banner
Fusion.
in my
Landsmeet
deck,
costs 40. Int STR 1. Delve a
This
treaty.
is kinda cool.
The chosen effect is
I
repeated
wish
for
I-
each banner you control. 0 utility.
Interesting.
Rare. Aura of Corruption costs 40. Int STR 2. Whenever you inflict a unique affliction during your turn, draw a card. Memorized utility. Rare. Harmony costs 10. Dex. Aura of Corruption costs 40. Int STR 2. Whenever you inflict a unique affliction during your turn, draw a card. Memorized utility. Rare. Harmony costs 10. Dex int 1. Draw a card and gain INT for each effect you are channeling. 0 utility. Life pod costs 40. Dex int 1. Gain 3 regenerate. At the start of your next turn, gain 20 health if you took no damage during your foe's turn. Unique utility. Rare. Regenerate. At the start of the turn, gain 1 health per stack and decrease regenerate by 1. Harmony
This
costs
is really
life pod
cool.
costs
If your
40.
enemy
Dex int
was
1. Gain 3
setting
regenerate.
you up,
At the start of
you
your
get
next
a
turn,
lot
gain
of
20 health
health
if you
with
took
this
no damage
card.
during your foe's turn. Unique utility. Rare. Regenerate. At the start of the turn, gain 1 health per stack and decrease regenerate by 1. Soul tap costs 40. Dex
I like
STR
this
1.
card.
Take damage and gain a soul for every
Don't
card in
wanna
your discard.
spend it, though,
No mercy
'cause I'm
costs
doing
100. Dex STR 2.
enchants.
Slay an enemy with less health than 25% of your maximum health melee. Legendary. Slay. Slay triggers when a foe is brought to exactly 0 health. Refresh stock costs 1 Fattishard. Close merchant. Exploration. Area status. Notches fog. Stacks 2 inflict. Area special. Poison at the start. Settings. Area status. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Player health 52. Stray. Area status. Notches fog. Settings. Area status. Campsite a brief respite from campsite a brief campfire a warm. Remove a card. Heal
Let's heal
20%.
up.
You heal 16 health. Exploration. Settings. Settings. Area status. Blacksmith the fire still burned bright. Stray light a faint green light draws you closer. Stray light a faint green. Enemy gains Notches fog enchantment. You gain bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 34 armor stacks. Enemy gains ethereal enchantment. Your turn. Dash. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Profess. Dex int 1. Conjure 3. Flourish. Select card. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gain 5 charm stacks. Player status. Bonfire. Short bow. +2. Bonus. Dash. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info. Short bow. +2. Player status. Short bow. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Brain pain. You gain brain pain enchantment. Your turn. Player health 68. Trick shot. Dex 1. Delvinero. Finale. Character. Trick shot. Bonus. Dex 1. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Deal. Prophetic bolt. Dex int. Banner of Valen. Int 2. Start of Surge of Intellect. Banner of Valen. Int 2. Start of turn. Gain INT and 1 focus. Artifact. Legendary. Focus. At the start of the turn, draw an additional card if you have 5 or more focus.
So it would make this banner give me repeat this banner. Ooh, I should have maybe got that Lance Me card. It
Surge of
doubles
intellect.
the effect
Banner of
of
Valen.
this card.
Into. Start of turn.
Ooh,
Gain INT and
kinda
1.
nasty.
You gain Banner of Valen
Could be
enchantment.
useful.
Player status. Brain pain. Surge of intellect. You gain 1 focus stacks. Trick shot. Bonus. Dex 1. Character info. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Character in. Trick shot. Bonus. Select card. Poison arrow. Steel arrow. Storm arrow. Storm arrow. Steel arrow. Poison arrow. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Prophetic bolt. Plain bow. Dex int. Enemy takes 3 damage. Poison arrow. Deal. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 doom stack. Player status. Poison arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 4 poison stacks. Player status. Player status. Brain pain. Player status. Brain pain. At the end your character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. Enemy takes 1 damage. You gain brain pain enchantment. Sparklight. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 chain stacks. Enemy takes 1 damage. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Starter. Deal 3 damage. Improve boots of speed. Neutral. Poison coating. Dex. Short bow. Plus skill shot. Player status. Brain. Skill. Short bow. Plus 3. Neutral 1. Deals. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Select card. Surge of dexterity. The prophetic bolt. Skill shot. Skill shot. Prophetic. Surge of dexterity. Surge of dexterity. Prophetic bolt. Carrot. You gain skill shot enchantment. Starter. Deal. Enemy takes 6 damage. You gain 6 barrier stacks. You gain starter enchantment. Poison coating. Dex 1. You gain poison coating enchantment. Player status. Brain pain. Short bow. Plus 3. Bonus. Boots of speed. Neutral. Short bow. Plus 3. Player status. Brain pain. At the end. Player status. Poison coating. This. Player status. Starter. Stacks 1. Player status. Banner of Valen. Start. Player status. Bonfire. Start of. Player status. Focus. Stacks 2 at this. Player status. Barrier. Stack 6 when. Player status. Boots of speed. Stack. You gained 1 haste stacks. Short bow. Plus 3. Bonus. Deal start. Player status. Players. Short. Character info. Short bow. Players. Enemy takes 7 damage. Enemy gain 7 poison stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Player status. Haste. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Brain pain. Enemy takes 1 damage. You gain brain pain enchantment. Brain pain. Enemy takes 1 damage. You gain brain pain enchantment. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Short bow. Plus 1. Deals. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Surge of dexterity. Gain. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gain 5 charm stacks. Short bow. Plus 1. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Short bow. Skill shot. Select card. Trick shot. Dex 1. You gain skill shot enchantment. Player status. Barrier. Short bow. Player status. Boots of speed. Player status. Player status. Boots of speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Player status. Evasion. Player status. Boots of speed. Player status. Barrier. Stack 6 when dealt damage. Short bow. Bonus. Neutral 1. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Short bow. Plus 1. Character info. Short bow. Plus 1. Bonus. Phantom. Enemy takes 8 damage. Enemy gained 2 frozen stacks. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. You gained 8 barrier stacks. Character. End turn. Player energy. Dex. 3 and 4. Enter. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Short bow. Bonus. Character in. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gained 2 frozen stacks. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Phantom volley. Player status. Barrier. Stacks 14 when dealt damage. Frost arrow. Plus 1. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Enemy gained 2 frozen stacks. Player status. Barrier. Frost arrow. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gained 2 frozen stacks. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Character info. Player gold 200. Character info. Next. You gain 4 gold. Skip rewards. Areas. Enemy status. Notch. Substance C. Dex 1. Double your energy. Charges. 1/1. Action. Uncommon. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Your next ranged attack critical hits.
Doubling my
Gain barrier for each
energy.
water wall.
I don't
Dex int
know
1.
if I need
During your
that.
foe's next turn. Reduce incoming damage equal to your clones. 0. Action.
Got 2 of those. Clones. Substance C could be kind of
Enemy
fun.
stat. Area status. Notch.
Doubling
Enemy
my
stat.
energy
Substance
could
C.
be kind of
Dex
fun,
1.
but I
Double your
don't
energy.
know if
Charges.
we need
1/1. Action. Enemies. Area. Player health 60s. Show deck. Skip reward. Character info. Skip rewards. Exploration. Use weapon power. Manage at weapon. Use your weapon power to conjure 1 arrow per level. Up to 4. At the start of next combat.
I think I'll skip it.
Festering
looking for
Chandelier Mossy Mass Shambles
legendaries
Player
right
gold
now.
218.
We're
Character
looking
info.
for really good
Use weapon
cards
power.
at
Show
this
deck.
point.
Player health 66. Festering Chandelier Mossy Mass Sham. Player gold 200. Festering Shamble. Festering Shamble. Enemy gains Noxious Fog enchantment.
Our health's
You gain
okay.
Bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 56 armor stacks. Enemy gains Aura of Blight enchantment. You gained 1 poison stacks. Your turn. Plain bow. Dex int 1.
Deal with all these big
Deal 1
boys
damage.
right
Skill
quick.
shot. 4. Poison coating. Dex 1. Flourishing bow. Deck. Player status. Poison. Flourishing bow. You take 1 damage. You gain 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gain 5 charm stack. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Enemy has blocked this attack. Skill shot. Foretell 3. Select card. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Boots of speed. Neutral. Poison. You gain skill shot enchantment. Player status. Skill shot. Poison coating. Dex 1. You gain poison coating enchantment. Starter. Deal. Enemy has blocked this attack. You gain starter enchantment. Player status. Start. Player status. Poison coating. The player status. Starter. Stacks 1 deal. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. You gained 1 poison stacks. Enemy playing cards. Acid breath. You take 19 damage. Your turn. Player health 46. Trick shot. Dex 1. Delve an arrow. Finale. Conjure a copy. Reliable. Surge of intellect.
Ow.
Dash. Bonus. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure. Player status. Starter. Phantom volley. Banner of Valen. Int 2. You gain Banner of Valen enchantment. Surge of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. Trick shot. Bonus. Character info. Trick shot. Phantom volley. Player status. Phantom. Trick shot. Select card. Frost arrow. Deals poison arrow. Storm arrow. Deals poison arrow. Poison arrow. Deals star 8 star damage. Inflict poison arrow. Deal. Enemy takes 8 damage. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. You gained 8 barrier stacks. Enemy gained 8 poison stacks. Poison arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Enemy gained 4 poison stacks. Player status. Phantom volley. Dex 1.
No
Player
healing
status.
for
Banner of
you.
Valen. Start of turn. Gain INT. Poison arrow. Deal 4 damage. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Enemy gained 4 poison stacks. End turn. Character info. Poison arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Enemy gained 4 poison stacks. Player status. Banner of player status. Player status. Banner of Valen. Start of player status. Player character info. End turn. Enemy turn. You gain 2 poison stacks. Enemy playing cards. Regrow. Enemy takes 1 damage. Regrow. Enemy takes 1 damage. Your turn. You gain 1 focus stacks. Player health 45. Skill ship. Foretell 3. Your next range. Short bow. +1. Short
Yeah,
bow.
no healing
Dash.
for you.
Bonus. Profess.
I love
Dex and
poison.
1. Dash. You take 1 damage. You gained 1. Player status. Poison. Profess. You take 1 damage. Select card. Prophetic bolt. Dex and 1. Deal 8. Character info. Skill ship. Foretell 3. Select card. Prophetic bolt. Dex and 1. Short. You gain skill ship enchantment. Short bow. +2. Bonus. Short bow. +1. Character info. End turn. Character info. Short bow. Short bow. Player status. Skill ship. For player status. Banner of Valen. Start of turn. Player status. Starter. Stacks 1 deal. Player status. Poison coating. This combat. Player status. Bonfire. Start of player status. Focus. Stacks 2. Player status. Barrier. Stacks 8. Player status. Evasion. Stacks 1. Area status. Notches. Player status. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Short bow. Enemy takes 8 damage. Enemy gained 2 frozen stacks. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. You gained 8 barrier stacks. Player status. Short bow. Plus player status. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 3 charm stacks. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Player status. Banner of character info. Player status. Character. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Enemy turn. You gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy playing cards. Acid breath. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. Prestidigitation. Prophetic bolt. Dex int 1. Deal 8 damage. Inflict prestidigitation. Int 1. You take 1 damage. Short bow. +1. Prophetic bolt. Deal 8 damage. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 8 damage. Enemy gained 8 doom stacks. Prophetic bolt. Deal 8 damage. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 8 damage. Enemy gained 8 doom stacks. Player status. Banner of Valen. Plain bow. Deal 3 damage. Gain a random energy. If you have deck short bow. +1. Bonus. Character info. Short bow. Plain bow. Deal 3 damage. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. End turn. Character info. Short bow. Player enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gained 3 poison stacks. Next. Character info. Player gold 208. Character info. Next. You gain 11 gold. Skip rewards.
Nice.
Area enemy status. Notch a cloak and dagger. Dex 1. Conjure 2 daggers. Gain 1 evasion if this is in hand at the start of the turn. Persistent. Action. Acquisition. Neutral 1. Pay the chorus. Dex 1. Perform 1. Cascade. Draw 2 cards. Action. Common. Cascade. Triggers when played after a card that costs 1 more or 1 less energy. Perform. Increase your current performance by X. Or start a new performance. Add cloak
Yeah, I
and
like
add
Chorus.
acquisition. Add
Chorus is a
to
good
deck.
card. I'll just take it
Exploration.
because
Settings.
for some reason it
Settings.
works.
Settings. Settings. Area status. The Glided Warrior. The smell betrays. Mini boss Wandering Slime. Its Alchemist. My potions are at least. Player gold 220. Alchemist. Mini boss Wandering Slime. Its Hammer Slime. Glided Warrior. The smell betrays its presence. But Glided Warrior. The smell. Enemy gains Noxious Fog enchantment. You gain Bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 58 armor stacks. Enemy gains Undead enchantment. You gain 2 poison stacks. Your turn. Banner of Valen. Int 2. Start of Surge of Intellect. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Poison coating. Dex 1. Short bow. +2. Player status. Poison coating. Plain bow. Dex Surge of Intellect. Gain Ion. Banner of Valen. I don't have enough energy. Surge of Intellect. You take 1 damage. You gained 1. Banner of Valen. You take 1 damage. You gain Banner of Valen enchantment. Poison coating. Dex. You gain poison coating enchantment. Player status. Poison coating. Short bow. +2. Bow. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Deal 3 damage. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Blight Strike. You take 5 damage. You gain 5 poison stacks. Retaliating Strike. You take 6 damage. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Player. Dash. Dex 1. Gain 1 evasion. Trick shot. Dash. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Short bow. +1. Dash. Dex 1. You take 1 damage. You gained short bow. +1. Trick shot. Bonus. Character info. Trick shot. Short bow. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Short bow. +1. Neutral 1. Deal start. Trick shot. Bonus. Dex 1. Delve an arrow. Short bow. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Trick shot. You take 1 damage. Select card. Poison arrow. It's serrated arrow. Deal 4 damage. Storm arrow. Serrated arrow. Serrated arrow. Deal 4 damage. Inflict 2. Character info. End turn. Serrated arrow. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Phantom volley. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Player status. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Player status. Poison coating. This combat. Player status. Player status. Poison coating. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Serrated arrow. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Player status. Poison coating. Player status. Banner of Valen. Player status. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Ray shield. Enemy takes 1 damage. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Ray shield. Enemy takes 1 damage. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex. Skill shift. 4. Short bow. Plus 3. Skill shift. 4. Short bow. Plus player status. Short bow. Skill shift. Select card. Starter. Deal 4 damage. Short. You gain skill shift enchantment. Player status. Skill. Short bow. Plus 1. Bonus. Short bow. Skill shift. 4 tell 3. Your next surge of dexterity. Skill shift. 4 tell 3. Character in. Skill shift. Select card. Starter. Deal star 8. Chorus. Dex 1. Boots of speed. Neutral. Boots of speed. Neutral 1. Activate to gain 1 hit. Chorus. Dex 1. Starter. Short bow. Plus 3. Neutral 1. Deep. Short bow. Short bow. Plus 1. Neutral 1. Enemy has blocked this attack. End turn. Character in. Short bow. Plus 3. Bonus. Short bow. Enemy takes 10 damage. Enemy gain 10 poison stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gain 10 barrier stacks. Player status. Short bow. Player status. Enemy takes 2 damage. Enemy gain 3 charm stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Character info. Player status. Player status. Player status. Poison. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Ray shield. Enemy takes 1 damage. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Blight strike. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Chorus. Dex 1. Perform. Select card. Song of Alder. After Song of Sages. After 5 performances. Draw 3 cards. Song of Slaughter. After 6 performances. You gain Song of Slaughter enchantment. Surge of dexterity. Dash. Dex 1. You gained 1 evasion stat. Surge of dexterity. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy of every arrow you play. Phantom volley. Dex. Player status. Song of Phantom. Short bow. Bonus. Boots of speed. Neutral 1. Short bow. Bonus. Character info. Short bow. Bonus. Phantom volley. Enemy has blocked this attack. Player status. Song of Slaughter. Stacks 1 after 6. Phantom volley. Character info. Phantom. Player status. Song of Slaughter. Phantom volley. Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Retaliating strike. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Ray shield. Enemy takes 1 damage. Enemy gains 6 armor stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Short bow. I've reached my maximum energy. Short bow. Plus 2. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Skill shift. 4 tell 3. Your next ranged attack critical hit. Plain bow. Skill shift. 4 tell 3. Surge of intellect. Dash. Bonus. Player status. Dash. You gained 1 evasion stacks. I've reached. End turn. Player energy. Dex. End turn. Character info. Short bow. Plus short bow. Plus 2. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Enemy has blocked this attack. Surge of intellect. Gain INT and player status. Song of Slaughter. Stacks 1 after 6. Surge of skill shift. 4 tell 3. Your select card. Short bow. Plus 3. Surge. You gain skill shift enchantment. Player status. Surge of intellect. Gain I've reached my maximum energy. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Character short bow. Plus 1. Short bow. Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy gain 2 frozen stacks. Enemy gain you gain 5 barrier stacks. Short bow. Plus 2. Bone. Player status. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gains 6 poison stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Player status. Barrier. Player status. Song of Slaughter. Player status. Barrier. Stacks. Character info. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Retaliating strike. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Blight strike. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. Trick shot. I've reached my maximum energy. I've reached my maximum skill shot. 4 tell plain bow. Dex int 1. Chorus. Dex 1. Short bow. Plus 1. Neutral 1. Deal start plain bow. Short bow. Plus 1. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a cop. Player status. Barrier. Phantom. Short bow. Plus 1. Neutral 1. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Player status. Barrier. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Next. Character info.
All right. We're doing
Player
good.
220. Area status.
Oh,
Not
this
player.
might be
Character
a
info.
pretty good run
Next.
so far. This is the farthest
You
I've
gain
got
gold.
with Seeker.
Skip rewards. Area status. Enemy status. Not just arcane missiles. Int 1. Insight. Dex int 1. Discard a card. Gain focus and INT equal to its chump change. Conjure a lucky coin. Enemies. Area status. Not just fog. Stacks 2 inflict. Player health 22. Show deck. Skip rewards.
Nothing.
Exploration. Use weapon power manage at weapon. Use weapon power manage. Alchemist my potions are at least 47% safe. Alchemist my potion. Teresa Black Brew oh my. That's quite the look on you. Teresa Black Brew oh my. That's quite the look on you. Can I get you anything? Handsome? On the house.
Skip
Continue.
this. Oh, that's right. Teresa can upgrade some cards.
Continue.
Yeah, she can
Teresa
upgrade
Black
some
Brew,
cards.
continue.
She can also give you free cards too.
20
I
gold.
learned
Change a card to
this.
1 of 35 gold. Change a card to 1 of higher rarity.
I want to upgrade a card, a higher rarity, but I don't want to spend, that's a lot of money. So maybe, I don't know. I'm also saving up for multiple enchantments. I don't know. Maybe we would like to upgrade something. I'd like to upgrade our boots. I wouldn't mind upgrading our boots. They're not that great. Our poison coating's not that great either. I'd like to upgrade that.
20 gold. Change a card to one of equal rarity. Buy a potion.
We have a lot of just rando cards.
Close merchant. Panacea costs 0. 1 use. Trial blood potion costs 0.
Let's see
1
where
use.
potions
Gain
are
3
selling
regenerate
for.
utility. Common. Regenerate. At the start of the turn. Gain 1 health. Potion of trickery costs 0.
Oh, cool.
1
We
use.
get
Diamond
some
potion
0
costs 0.
costs.
1 use.
She's going to
Gain
give
1
us a free
impervious.
potion.
Draw a card utility. Uncommon. Impervious. While impervious. Healing potion costs 0. 1 use. Gain 10 health. If you are below 50. Diamond potion costs 0.
Oh, this
1
is
use.
cool.
Gain 1 impervious. Draw a card utility. Uncommon. Impervious. While impervious. Take no damage. When you lose 0 gold. Healing potion costs 20.
We'll
1
take
use.
that one
Gain
for
10
free.
health. If you are below 50% health.
That's really cool. We get a free potion.
Potion of vision. Close merchant. Close merchant. Exploration. Area
Nice.
status. Notches fog. Stacks 3 inflict. Area special. Poison at the start of comp. Stray light A faint green light. Player health 22.
I like how she gives us a
Stray
free
light A faint
potion.
area status.
It's really
Not
cool.
settings. Area status. Festering Shambler A Mossy. Lost Ranger this way. Stray light A faint green light draw. Player gold 239. Stray light A faint green light draws you closer.
Our health is getting
Lost
a
Ranger this
little
way.
low,
I think.
so we
Festering
might
area
have to spend
status.
some
Not
money
festering
on some
Shambler A Mossy
potions.
mass shambles through Lost Ranger this way. Lost Ranger this way. Enemy gains Noxious Fog enchantment. You gain Bonfire enchantment. Enemy gain 42 armor stacks. Enemy gains Undead enchantment. You gain 3 poison stacks. Your turn. Short
We
bow.
got rid of a
+1.
lot of the
Player
big
status.
guys,
Poison.
so
Area status. Noxious Fog.
fight some of
Stacks
these
players
magic
short bow.
guys.
+1. Bonus. Nuke dash. Bonus. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Boots of speed. Neutral 1. You take 1 damage. Chorus. Player status. Player status. Evasion. Stacks 1. Player status. Bonfire. Start. Player status. Poison. Stacks 1. Chorus. Dex 1. Perform 1. Cap. Player status. Poison. Player status. Evasion. Stack. Player status. Boots of speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Short bow. +1. Phantom volley. Dex. Chorus. Dex. You take 1 damage. Select card. Song of Alder. Song of Lovers. Song of Prime. After 4 you gain Song of Prime enchantment. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Conjure a copy. Player status. Phantom short bow. Character info. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Deal start 4. Phantom. Enemy takes 5 damage. Player status. Song of Prime. Phantom volley. Dex 1. Character info. End turn. Player energy. Show deck. Current card. Player energy. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Poison dart. You take 1 damage. You gain 5 poison stacks. Camouflage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Your turn. Player health 8. Short bow. +1. Deal start. Search of intellect. Gain INT. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Poison coating. Dex 1. Starter. Deal 1. Player status. Poison. Starter. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 1 damage. You gain starter enchantment. End turn. Character in short bow. +1. Search of intellect. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 focus stacks. Poison coating. Dex. You take 1 damage. You gain poison coating enchantment. Short bow. +1. Bonus. Plain bow. Short bow. Plain bow. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Short bow. +1. Player status. Poison. Stack. Player status. Poison coating. This player status. Starter. Stacks 1D. Player status. Song of Prime. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Boots of speed. Stack. You gained 1 haste stacks. Short bow. +1. Bonus. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 5 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Player status. Boots of speed. Stacks 1 activate to gain. Player status. Bonfire. Player health 13. Show deck. Current cards in deck. Player energy. Dex. 2 in. 2 holy. 1. Player status. Poison coating. This combat. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Piercing arrow. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 3 damage. You gain 3 burning stacks. Camouflage. Enemy takes
Yeah,
1
health
damage.
is getting
Enemy gain
way
1
too
evasion
low.
stacks. Your turn. Diamond potion. 1 use. Gain 1 impervious. Draw a card. Item. You gained 1 impervious stacks. Skill shift. Foretell 3. Select card. Flourishing bow. Dex 1. Gain 1 evade. Prestidigitation. Int. Profess. Dex int 1. Conjure 3. Profess. Dash. You gain skill shift enchantment. Character info. Dash. Short bow. +2. Neutral. Banner of Valen. Int 2. Skill. You gain Banner of Valen enchantment. Player status. Focus. Stacks 1 at this. Player status. Player status. Burning. Stacks. Player status. Banner of Valen. Start. Player status. Skill shift. Foretell 3. Player status. Poison coating. This combat. Player status. Starter. Stacks 1D. Player status. Song of Prime. Stacks. Player status. Bonfire. Start of turn. Player status. Boots of speed. You gained 1 haste stacks. Dash. Gain 1 evasion. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Short bow. Skill shift. Foretell 3. Select card. Profess. Dex int 1. Conjure. Character info. Short bow. +2. Bonus. Neutral 1. Player stat. Enemy takes 10 damage. Enemy gain 2 frozen stacks. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gain 10 barrier stacks. Player status. Song of Prime. Stacks 1 after. Player status. Starter. Player health 10. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Character info. Player status. Impervious. Character. End turn. You block the damage. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Camouflage. Enemy takes 1 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Piercing arrow. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 3 damage. You gain 3 burning stacks. Your turn. You gained 1 focus stacks. I've reached my maximum energy. Prestidigitation. Int 1. Plain bow. Dex int 1. Deal for dash. Plain bow. Deal 3 damage. Gain a random energy. If you have Dex INTS. Flourish. Plain bow. Deal 3 damage. Enemy takes 3 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Phantom volley. Conjure a player status. Barrier. Stack. Phantom volley. The dash. Gain 1 evasion. You gained 1 evasion stack. Flourishing bow. Bonus. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gained 5 charm stacks. Character info. Phantom volley. Player status. Evasion. Stacks 2 when dealt melee damage. Phantom volley. Player status. Evasion. Player status. Player status. Burning. Player status. Evasion. Stacks 2 when dealt melee. Character info. End turn. Player energy. End turn. You take 6 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Poison dart. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. You gain 5 poison stacks. Camouflage. Enemy takes 1 damage.
I think we're gonna die
Enemy gained
right
1
here.
evasion stacks. Your turn. I've reached my maximum energy. You gained 1 focus stacks. I've reached my maximum energy. I've reached my maximum energy. I've reached my maximum energy.
Yeah, we got a little too greedy. We didn't heal enough, so we should have taken all the healing out of this. We got a little too greedy, and I think we kept our power a little too limited. So, we're not going to cut down the short bows next time.
+1.
I think we need them, and they need to be
You take 1 damage.
So that's my
You gain 11 fatter
opinion.
Defeat. Defeat. Score submitted. Your score of 4002 has been submitted.
Yep. So, might as well just end it right there. Wow, that was a good score. Woo, that was really nice.
Your score of
It was a
4002
good
has been submitted.
score. I think we made some mistakes.
Cancel.
We made some mistakes,
Confirm.
but that's fine.
Defeat. Bosses defeated
That's
2.
a
Damage
darn
rank
good
I.
score.
Versatility rank 3. 17. 200. Wealth rank IV 449. 400. Malignance level 25%. 238. Time 6 hours. 28 minutes. And 20. Total score 1188. Fattishirts gained 11. Continue. Continue. New game.
It didn't give us much for that. It's fine. I thought we did really good, though. I thought we did better than we were scored, but again, we had so much to learn, and our Seeker isn't the most powered up character, leveled up character we have. But that's going to wrap it up for us today, folks. And of course, I could always talk about this forever. Don't forget to join my Discord community, and also don't forget to join Dawncaster's Discord community. The developer's name is Rick Vanderwild. You can find a link to it in my description, as well as to all of my cool stuff. Follow me on X. I'll also be having a Facebook page soon for Game Double Tap. Discord is up. And of course, leave me a comment if you have an STG question, concern, or things you'd like to suggest to other folks. And of course, Dawncaster's is every Sunday, anywhere from 9 a.m. all the way to about 1 p.m. I'm bound to have all kinds of action. And every Sunday there's going to be Dawncaster on Show It Off Sunday Showcase. You can always find some wonderful action. But thank you very much again, folks. I appreciate you. And we'll be back to do this again. But I got to go for now. And I definitely want to say see you soon. Take care.